different artists, one rhythm.
Let it play. 90s dancehall rhythms. Let's go.
Is it really a 90s dancehall rhythm if you don't immediately start grooving? Today, we're putting our panelists to the test. How long can they sit still as we let it play on a few of the rhythms that shaped the collaborative music scene back in the day? Let's go!
Let's see what we got today. Bodum, 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 bum, bum, bodum, 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 bum, bum, bodum, 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 bum, bum, bodum, 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 dum. Isa subaga da 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 lama 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 dang 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 diggity ding diggity dang diggity ding ding dang 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 hang on home he did.
Sanake is dancing. She lose.
No, that wasn't a dance.
They do this.
No, it's because something was tickling me.
What, the beat?
Every time. Every time they're gonna get it.
This beat is like in our blood. Like.
Sana, what's the name of this rhythm?
Name.
Do you know the answer?
Neil.
Answer.
I could guess.
Answer.
This name 90s strap.
No.
Answer.
It name bashment rhythm.
It name answer.
It name answer?
Answer rhythm.
Answer rhythm because guess what? When somebody sing for it, you have to answer back with your own tune.
Slang thing. Oh, but we're not supposed to do the rhythm. We're supposed to.
I came of age in the 2000s.
Oh, this is an answer, I mean, yeah, sorry. I'm a brain there. Channel style.
I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy the music.
Disappointing.
This
You know
is
any
the
other
rasp.
songs on this rhythm?
Real road boy still have it on my cranium. Ram up your dance and cock up your stadium. Big up Burro Banton. His son was in our school.
son, yeah, went to
Leno
school with
Banton
his-
is his
with-
son. He was in
yeah.
our class.
He's an amazing artist.
And Buju Banton named himself off of
After
Burro
Burro
Banton.
Banton.
Did you know? Burro Banton.
Burro Banton. Remember when everybody was a Banton? There's so many
Everybody.
Bantons.
So true.
You are a Banton. You are a Banton.
How many
Everybody's
survived?
a Banton.
Tackle yourself with your shot and your knife on the road, boy, body and the gangster man.
No respect, disrespect, in all aspects. Someone don't know who them a deal with. They will stop and check.
Buju.
Yeah, Buju sound young, you know?
Yeah, you hear his voice?
Yeah, it's like a little softness, you know, Buju? Young Buju. Good job. I don't remember none of them.
One of the Bantons that made it.
One of the Bantons. You get the show, Meet the Bantons.
Meet the Bantons. Buju
Meet the
Bantons.
Bantons.
I love 90s rhythms. I love them so much. Love 90s dancehall and reggae rhythms.
This
I love
reminds me
them.
of a simpler time when people used to, and dancehall was about dancing.
I'm
Come
telling
with
you.
the song, them, the man.
What? Oh, what for?
Get some song on the rhythm.
Vineyard Party, Super Cat. What you talking about, man?
Yeah.
Tell me
What
something.
he said.
There's a Super Cat song on this with him for sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Lot of mercy.
It name the Vineyard style, it's wicked and wild. The Vineyard style, it's wicked and wild.
Super Cat was so good. Like,
What do you say, the vineyard style?
Vineyard style. I respected Super Cat as an artist. Yes. He was really good. Very talented. I think he was based out in New York. So he had like a nice little flow and cadence when he used to. It was he had a smooth vocals.
That's when they were Travel Fox.
Yeah.
Remember? Yeah, Travel Fox.
Travel Fox. Wow.
So it wasn't Clocks, it was Travel Fox. Wicked and wild. The vineyard style, wicked and wild.
I don't know this, not on a lie. I'm not gonna pretend.
Tell me something. Tell me something. You used to go out or you used to just...
I am a
let me tell you
young
this
girl.
thing. You
I
see-
don't know any of this. Come
Yo, all
again.
if you's a
Super
young
Cat is
girl,
singing though, I know his
there was
voice.
a time, let me tell you something. You used to have one brother named Jack Sour. See? The man they used to go record all of the dance them. And me as a youth, even if we never did the dance, like early juggling is a thing.
But so I'm ashamed.
We can't tell it's a dancing competition. Because
We don't know the song name.
Me not go there and try behave like say me is no big selector. No, I am not Stone Love. No, I am not Renaissance. I am not Code Red. Zine Man and Boom Boom them and them. Whole catalog like that.
Carol got that one. You remember that early?
You said sing. I didn't sing.
Or
I was
dance.
humming. I danced. They got me. They got me on the dancing.
They're gonna get him every time.
I know about Jamaica. Wait, am I just losing straight up, or is it per rhythm?
Lost. You lost the minute the rhythm started. You just lost. They didn't even bother.
I can smile. I can laugh. Hi.
Step up, my youth.
He's dancing. Him lose.
Yo, me don't care if I lose. Me love music. You can't hear them ready behind the move.
And
weird dog.
wing.
How far you can go? To the chair, right?
Sure.
So, you know.
Want you to know that I am a man.
Who fights for the right
No more lyrics.
of the round. What was the name of this one?
Bam bam
Bam,
rhythm, bam bam rhythm.
Bam,
bam. What a bam bam.
A pretty face and bad character. Them the kind of living can hold chaka.
A pretty face and bad character. And then they kind of
One thing about 90s music, they're going to shout off for you, know.
What's your character?
Dirty. Flirty.
True story. This song, it was actually about a girl that lived in their neighborhood.
Was her name Maxine?
I believe so. But it was actually about, he wrote it, so both of them wrote the song.
Shakademus and Pliers.
And Pliers wrote the song. And one of them actually, there was a girl in the neighborhood that he liked. And she did him wrong. So his verses were about her. And it was actually a true, Maxie did real.
And the name of the song is Murder, She Wrote. I don't want to dive any deeper into that.
Murder, She Wrote.
Maxie,
I am here to win.
Criminal. Love is like a bunch of roses, man. If you ever tell you about Candy, you just say I don't know what I know. Murder, She Wrote. A Murder, She Wrote, man. Murder.
But which other song on this rhythm though?
Oh God.
Remember say you bad before me. You're supposed to know them together.
Me study music no. I know me study music.
I study music, but my brain
business.
still have whole heap in it.
I think when this music came out, this kind of music came out, so even though I was too young to really be a fan of music at this point, so it was out and around, but I didn't really hear this music until I was it was
much
old.
older.
Yeah.
Boy, true bush want to tell the girl them about browning. All of the girl them a run go and shop go bleach, cause them want brown skin. All of the girl them.
Them a bleach out them skin.
Hey.
Them a sheer one time bleach skin cake soap.
And that me I say, why not bleach? I don't talk about it.
Them a bleach out them skin, them a feel look like a brownie, them a
bleach.
Yeah.
Bleach out them skin. Yeah. We know that one, you
How
know.
them a go?
Who sing this song?
Tell the people them who sing them song.
Who sing
the
it?
people them, man.
Pretty sure me and Barbie were in two different places when these songs came out.
pretty sure.
Yeah, nah.
I wasn't born yet.
You were definitely born. I don't think I was allowed to listen to music when this came out, but I did anyway.
We ball, you take care of me, amor. You take care of me, amor. You take care of me.
What is this? What is ratatata?
Imagine the studio. Imagine the studio. What's happening in the studio when he came out with this?
For sure.
Then pull up and say, man, you that mad.
That's why you need better friends. The good thing about rhythms back then is that you could literally say anything on them, and it's a smash.
And it's a smash.
Yeah,
yes.
for sure.
Because
that's how good the rhythms were.
They were really mean.
Yeah.
Like, think about it. Them did really mean.
Yeah, they were pretty mean. They never really said nothing about nothing.
But the thing with juggling rhythm is you're going to always have like the top tracks, and then you're going to have songs that barely made it. But but we still give them credit. It play the early part of the juggling. Cause you know play the bad song them still. Yeah.
He's probably walking around telling people, you know, Bridget, I say, you don't know who this?
You know, some of them on the bum bum rhythm, you know.
You don't know that song there. You know that song there. Like, I don't know the song.
Mi amor, yo que te mi amor.
Did he just switch languages? Just that?
Yeah.
That's how women tell them. Like, like mama song.
When you have the culture tune, why did you make me want to splash with some
What the episode of the reggae songs?
Yeah, man. When I set me up, is a reason why I have locks for me. Is a reason why.
He's dancehall's biggest fan. Don't listen to him. He's my dancehall's biggest fan.
Bad, but them tune them either listen with me I grow.
Who's with him?
This is Sly and Robbie. Yeah, this is Sly and Robbie.
Yes, two of the greats.
As you said, the greats are amongst us.
Yes,
you know?
they are. Sly is still with us.
Yes.
Yes. Robbie, we lost Robbie, sadly.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Music lives on.
It does.
Lives on.
Which is the great thing about it, really. The great thing about it is that it lives on.
Yeah, man.
Bollywood has never been this good. Catch Made for Each Other weekdays 1 p.m. on your drama station CVM. Brought to you by
Hyundai, Alumni, conditions apply.
My day has come, the race has begun. I've traveled the seas, I've traveled the waters. Once I was weak, now I'm much stronger. I've worked in the sun, look what I've become. I've conquered the beast, now I'm much greater. I've learned from a failure. Dedication, discipline and drive. Seizing every moment that comes up in this life.
I am the only God.
But I'm going to fix our business fair, you know.
More comfortable.
More comfortable for what, Pastor?
Jamaica's favorite drama, Your Guilty Pleasure. Royal Palm Estate is on CVM every Tuesday and Sunday at 9 p.m. Brought to you by MIB Insure.
Switch to MIBinsure.com today and save serious money.
Oh, this is like, I don't know, when I used to hear this rhythm, I used to call it my father's rhythm.
This is the rhythm, this is a change.
This is a challenge.
Yeah,
oh.
This is my father's rhythm. Yeah, man, you won't catch me dancing or moving to this.
Ooh, right. Yeah. Oh, I keep forgetting the aim of the game.
That one song, I'm not going to sing because I'm not going to lose. Jaja, give me true love. I need not search no more.
I guess you lost. I got one.
Give Andrew 1 point. That's all he's going to get is
I'll take it.
1 point.
I'll take the 1 point. I'll take it.
Yes! Oh, we're not supposed to dance.
No, that don't.
Cocoa tea. Truly. Tune in.
Why?
Hey.
Yeah. I don't know it.
Coco!
This feel like the song that my father would have known.
Where you call me?
Them songs remind me of like Sunday morning.
Yeah.
My father used to play them songs on Sunday morning.
Them sound remind me of like country though. Big sound, string up.
Yeah.
Big. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Big sound, string up.
Yeah, man. So I tell you, the high-pitched singers were obsessed with this rhythm.
Here I am.
Yeah, man.
Hey.
You know the song about me? What's a tune?
Memories again.
This is Sanchez? Yeah,
Just
Sanchez.
when I thought life was... I know. Wait. Here I am. You don't know this?
At a 2:45.
Play with those memories again.
I don't know this song.
Sanchez still sounds the same today.
Yeah, man. Lime and honey. So this is Sanchez. I don't think this was an original Sanchez though. This is Here I Am. Air Supply actually did the original. Fun fact.
Love Air Supply.
Air Supply is great. They should get a Jamaican, honorary Jamaican card for
I
sure.
used to always feel like Jamaicans took great songs from the
sure.
States and just did them over in reggae. Like, we like that song, yeah. And
Yeah. At the very best, at the very least, we don't copy the mediocre. You see me?
All of the best.
Yeah, if we're going to steal your lyrics, we're gonna steal your lyrics. Yeah, the best lyrics.
Gotta be good.
I would have known the more popular songs by going to parties and events when I came of age. So that is why I only know the popular one them, and the more I know the other one them because I'm studying music.
Yo, listen to me now. Me? Know them tune here because you have to know them tune here. Meaning say like a lot of alright, you have early juggling and then I guess just because of my time, like when me, like you said, when me did that end up get to go session and think on a dance we call it. See how she old, she call it a dance, call it a session. See? Easy, take it easy, nail that.
Sanabada.
Yeah!
Sanabada, come here with
Yeah, that
I know that much.
Murder.
I know this beat. I've heard it before.
Yes, also a very popular sample.
Very, very, very popular.
Sampled
This
beat.
is what you call it?
The jungle. Megatron.
You lose.
Oh.
What do I win for Shana Keiki?
Wait, points are alright.
Points are being allotted for those who, no, but follow the rules.
She will naturally win at this because she don't know them.
No, that's not why.
But me, I have to sing. The head's eye,
kill them with the brown, French fries and not around now.
French fries,
cinnamon rolls.
Oh, this was probably Mr. Vegas' most prolific song.
Kill them with it.
I want to kill him with it. I want you kill him. And this is the remix version, by the way. Kill him with it, kill him with it, kill him with it. Heads high, kill him with it now. Just make a boy know you now.
What lyrics I say?
Heads high, kill him with the no. Just make a boy
French
know you
fry,
now.
cinnamon roll.
I mean, I know everything about this rhythm. Traffic blocking, yellow come down.
I knew he couldn't. I wasn't far behind him, but I knew he wasn't going to be able to win that one.
General Degree. Yeah. Where the traffic block by there. Traffic blocking, yellow come down with her tights and stacking. Watch her hairstyle whopping. And the dress code they are shocking. Zero sting.
Beanie did something on this rhythm, didn't he?
Yeah, man.
Come in, nigga, now your ears and your nose say, I give him. If I let him go, cause every night him come in, nigga, now your ears and niggas in my, yeah.
Honestly, Beanie Man, one of the greatest Jamaican performers of all time. If not the greatest, like.
They're gonna put me out of the church.
So good. They're gonna put you out of the church.
Human being can't let up them descendant. No man, this is serious. Yo, somebody just poop. Nobody know.
No, hold on. Hold on. Them.
What is this?
Them record it? No, somebody there in the studio press record.
Pull up one time. Pull up one time.
Did he say?
Yo, he said poop. Yo. As Jamaican dancing artists, they weren't afraid to go there. Somebody just poop.
People were dressed and dancing to this.
Yup. People are outside just, yeah man, poop poop or poop poop.
Okay, so the atmosphere in the studio when this one came out.
Can you imagine? You finish writing a song like this, you produce it, and you walk in like, yeah, I think I got a hit on my hands with this poop song.
Somebody just poop. We are so hilarious. I think Jamaican music is just theater.
It feels like the more ridiculous the song is probably the bigger hit it's going to be.
Yeah, no, alright. You see the thing about Jamaican is Jamaicans like love to be entertained, and I know this.
We love laugh.
Yeah,
we love
laugh and love a reason to be happy. And I mean, I think that comes from other reasons too, like just with the things that we've been facing socially and certain thing. Like I think whenever people get a chance to have a good time, they do have a good time, which is why I'm gonna knock certain things because life hard for enough people. But that tune, you know, you see me I say for the man them really go record that and put that on wax.
I'm not sure.
You're serious?
That was a hit? Remember, I'm a young girl.
Huh?
That was a hit? You know that song?
No, I'm sure said that was a hit. Are you kidding me?
Who sang this song?
Goofy. Goofy, we need you to come here on the show and tell us the story about this song, please.
Yeah, for sure.
What's your story? What's your sign? We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive. We come alive. We come alive. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive.
Jamaica's favorite drama, Your Guilty Pleasure.
All that having a baby now is going to do for you is make you a prisoner of this apartment.
Long run shot, kid.
Royal Palm Estate is on CVM every Tuesday and Sunday at 9 p.m. Brought to you by MIB Insure.
Switch to MIBinsure.com today and save serious money.
What's this song called? Pepper. Oh, sorry.
To not sing or dance.
We are trying to guess the song.
Alright.
The aim of the game is not sing or dance. Let me see. Be a big tune for that rhythm too. The aim of the game is not sing or dance, and there are people off screen dancing. Yeah. How is the producer telling us not to sing or dance, and she's over there gyrating? She's swaying, rocking. Mr. Sanchez? I'm like so good at this game. What do I win?
Joyride with him.
Yeah, but I never
Taking
know, so
a
we're supposed to talk.
ride around.
You're not supposed to sing, my girl. You're not listen to the rules.
I thought I was answering the
me win.
question.
Thank you. 10 for Jesse, 0 for Candy. Next. Everybody knows that this on Joyriding Rim. I think so.
Well, you never say it.
Because I think we're supposed to be quiet.
But how many songs can you name on this rhythm?
I don't know any songs on this rhythm.
Alright, let's go. Lady Saw, Sycamore Tree.
Have you
I
ever
just want
stopped
to
to think
say-
they make a man cheat?
Sycamore tree.
But me have to stay on the righteous side. Me nah make no boy make me walk.
I'm gonna know the girl and me love Lady Saw tune. I mean, Minister. What's your name again? Minister Hall.
I can't sing these songs.
Why?
I cannot.
Why can't you sing the songs?
They will not let me go up on the pulpit. And
But it's a sycamore tree. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, kinda. What's crazy with these songs is that, so when I was younger, I used to sing them all the time,
Yeah.
right? I did not know what I was singing.
Right.
Which
Nobody
is a big difference with music now.
Now.
These kids now know what they're
It's
singing.
true.
But when I was younger, I had no clue
That's true.
what I was singing. It wasn't until I got older, I was like,
whew.
I not sure about both.
So did you used to like sneak out and go to parties with your little friend and them and the things and the big and the things and a hot girl?
Sneakers is I wouldn't call it sneakers. It's like you
Remember
say,
you're a big now, so nobody can beat you again.
It's like you say you're gonna sleep over at your friend's house.
Oh God.
That's it.
Yeah, man.
So mommy knew I was sleeping over. That's what mommy knew. As far as she was concerned, I was at a sleepover.
Chorus. Yes. One of your friends ever come over here, yeah? The one of them. We have space for everybody. Come here.
You used to do it?
Yeah, I've
You thief
snuck
out the
out,
car
yeah.
and them thing there.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
definitely take out the car.
Come in like a little wilders.
Definitely. No
Like a
wilders.
rebel.
Me have to go through life.
Can't
and
follow no rule.
No, it's not something I can't follow. I do follow rules. When I went on the road,
As
I
an
followed the
adult.
road act. Because I know when the police stop me, I don't have a license.
That's it for part 1. Join us next Monday at 12:30 p.m. when we pick up right where we left off. See you soon!
No more fear of missing out. CVMTV News is on YouTube. Get up-to-date news, sports, and business content at CVMTV News anytime, anywhere. Subscribe now to CVMTV News to see it happen.
None of us are the same people we were 20 years ago.
Being in successful relationships takes work. None of us ever stop growing or evolving.
RP, Hollywood has come a-calling. They want to make unfinished business into a movie.
Say what now? Get your popcorn ready.
That book caused a lot of drama.
You talked to Lance yet?
I'm gonna tell him now.
Oh, hey, what's up, Lance? I would hug you, but not with that on the loose.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Watch back-to-back episodes of The Best Man Final Chapters on Wednesdays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Jamaica's favorite drama, Your Guilty Pleasure.
You listen to me, is it, Trevor Madden? I don't want you to gamble with my life or the lives of our children.
Royal Palm Estate is on CVM every Tuesday and Sunday at 9 p.m. Brought to you by MIB Insure.
Switch to MIBinsure.com today and save serious money.
Yes, you heard right. CVM Sunrise now has its own YouTube channel. Catch up with the morning antics of our hosts, Mrs. Kitty, Dennis Brooks, Tami Chin Mitchell, and IT Ellis. Subscribe now to see it happen.
Welcome to Sunrise Fitness with the WellFit Club. I'm Camila McDonald, your personal trainer and your lifestyle change coach. And it has been such a joy sweating with you each and every day, exploring the 7 pillars of the WellFit Club. Today, we are joining you from the beautiful Hope Botanical Gardens, and we'll be moving through 2 components of fitness that many people abandon, but it's such an important part of our journey here at Sunrise Fitness, and that is flexibility and mobility. Mobility training optimizes movement and performance by increasing the range of motion within your joints and your surrounding muscles, which allows us to train harder, recover faster, and perform better. Stretching your muscles and your joints intentionally also leads to greater range of motion, improved balance, and increased flexibility. So we don't need any equipment for today's workout, just your yoga mat, an open mind, and an open heart. Are you ready? I'll see you right after the break.
Bollywood has never been this good. Catch Made for Each Other weekdays 1 p.m. on your drama station CVM. Brought to you by
Hyundai, Alumni. Conditions apply.
My day has come, the race has begun. I've traveled the seas, I've traveled the waters. Once I was weak, now I'm much stronger. I've worked in the sun, look what I've become. I've conquered the beast, now I'm much greater. I've learned from a failure. Dedication, discipline and drive. Seizing every moment that comes up in this life.
None of us are the same people we were 20 years ago.
Being in successful relationships takes work. None of us ever stop growing or evolving.
RP, Hollywood has come a-calling. They want to make unfinished business into a movie.
Say what now? Get your popcorn ready.
That book caused a lot of drama.
You talked to Lance yet?
I'm gonna. Tell him now. Oh, hey. What's up, Lance? I would hug you, but not with that on the loose.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Watch back-to-back episodes of The Best Man Final Chapters on Wednesdays and Thursdays at 8 p.m.
I am the only dog.
But I'm going to fix our business fair, you know.
More comfortable.
More comfortable for what, Pastor?
Jamaica's favorite drama, Your Guilty Pleasure. Royal Palm Estate is on CVM every Tuesday and Sunday at 9 p.m. Brought to you by MIB Insure.
Switch to MIBinsure.com today and save serious money.
Welcome back. We are going to move right into our mobility and our flexibility workouts. All right. So we're going to start. The right arm is going to go up, and we're going to take the right leg behind us, stretch all the way down, and just come up. We're doing 20 seconds each side, all the way down and up. This is slow and controlled, okay? All the way down and up. That's it. Down and up. Very good. Down and up. Excellent. Focus and breathe. Very good. We're going to move on to the left side now. That's it. You have to have patience with these mobility training exercises and flexibility. They're such an important component of fitness. A lot of people skip mobility exercises. And as we said, they are what give us our range of motion and allow us to strengthen our muscles and our joints, all right? Okay, so we're gonna move on to the next mobility exercise. So we're gonna get our knees down on the mat, right here down, twist to the left, back up, knee up, down, twist, forward, knee up, 20 seconds each side, down. Make sure your mat, if it's not thick enough, you can put a pillow underneath your knee here. Last side, last one, and switch, next side. Same thing, down, twist, forward. So it's just your torso twisting here. Square your hips, leave them forward, back up, down. Feel that delicious stretch in the right leg right here. Last one, twist and back up. Okay, all right, now we're going to put the palms of our hands behind our neck right here. We're gonna open up our chest and then fold all the way down. Back up and down. Back up. Get your upper back involved. Open up and down. Crunch all the way down. Back up. Last one and down. All right, now we're going to open our legs a little bit wider and we're just going to pulse down for 20 seconds, okay? Right here. Just pulse. 2, 3. Let your neck hang. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 20 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so we're gonna use the right arm. You're gonna slip it under, really reach, stretch, and then take your right arm and reach behind you right here. Stretch up and look. 20 seconds each side. And up, twist, and push through, and big twist. Look up at the palms of your hands to the top of your fingers right here, all the way up. Very good. Reach and up. And now we switch to the other side. So taking your left hand, push through, big stretch, and twist that spine, and reach, and twist up. Very good. And reach. Excellent. And up. Last one. And reach. And twist. All right. So now with the right leg. All right, now we're gonna go on our mat. Right leg bent, left leg on the mat right here at a 90-degree angle. So we're gonna stretch down, small clap, and raise up. And stretch up on your heels, and come back down onto the soles of your feet. Toes up, and stretch up. Very good. And toes up on your heels and raise up. Very good. Other side. So now we're going to bend the left. We're going to put the right knee on the mat. Same thing. We're going to raise down, reach up, big stretch, and down. Slow and control, guys, here, and up. Very good. Feel those hips opening up, down, nice, and up, bend, and last one, and up. All right, so I want you back up on your knees right here. Again, make sure your mat is soft enough. If not, grab a pillow. We're gonna put the right leg in front of us. I'm gonna put our right palm on the outside of the right foot. And you're just gonna twist, raise up, and down. Notice a lot of twisting. We're gonna squeeze out all of the pain, all of the anxiety, all of the tension. Squeeze it out, twist it out, get it out, stretch it out, Excellent job, guys. So proud of you. Big twist. And let's take it on the other side. So we're gonna put our left foot all the way up. All right. Left hand outside of the left foot and twist right here. Nice. You should feel that delicious stretch. Twist. Slowing it down this morning. Easing into the day. Twist. That's it. Twist. Last one. And twist. We're still up on our knees. We're gonna face forward this time. The same thing we did standing up earlier. We're gonna take it leaning down. So pushing that right arm through right here and up and twist. 20 seconds. All the way up. Very good. Down and up. Keep going. Down and up. Very good. Down and switch. Next side. Push through your left. Big reach and stretch up, twist. Reach. Stretch up and twist. Reach. Stretch up and twist. Looking good. Give me one more. Push all the way through, stretch it out. Nice. All right, so we're just going to lean forward here, shifting the body weight, stretch behind you, pull back into a child's pose. And 40 seconds here. Stretch up. Enjoy this moment with yourself. Down. Raise up, slow and control movements. Give me one more. And up. And back. Up on our knees. We're gonna stretch our arms behind us again. And we're gonna raise all the way down and up. Open up your heart and breathe it in and exhale and inhale and exhale. Give me one more and inhale and exhale. Now we're gonna take the elbow to the knee right here, twist, raise down, pull your hip back, body weight onto your heels, big twist, elbow to knee, back up, and down, back up, and down, back up. Last one. Down and back up. All right. Gonna move forward again. Stretch your upper back, your lower back, and move back into child's pose. We're back again here for another 20 seconds. Very good. Excellent. And again. All right, now we're gonna move onto our right side. Extend the left leg and bend the right. Just hold it here. Very good. Hold it, 20 seconds. Work through that stretch. Breathe through that stretch. Nice. A few more seconds here. You can even hold on to your toe to give you even more of a deeper stretch. Nice. And now we're gonna walk it all the way over to the other side, bending that right, extending that, bending the left, extending the right, right here. Very good. Hold it, breathe. Good. Excellent. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now we're gonna go into a cat-cow. Palms in front of you, up on your knees, and we're gonna arch the back and round the back. And arch the back and round the back. And arch the back. And exhale out the back. And up. And down. And up again. And down. And up. Last time. And down. Now we're gonna extend the leg. Let's start with the left and just bend at the hip right here, down and up. Very good. Up and down. Excellent. Just get all the way back down on the elbows. Very good. Up and down. Excellent. Up and down. Other side. Return the left leg, extend the right, and down. So you're sinking your hips back onto your left heel right there. Very good. Feeling that delicious stretch in your right hamstring, even your quads. All the way down and up. Very good. Down. Up. All right, so now we're going to get down onto the mat. All right, so we have the palms of our hands right outside our shoulders, and we're gonna press all the way up. And the toes, heels are up, toes are tucked in. Stretch up. And down. And stretch up. And down. Stretch up. And down. Again. Stretch up. And down. All right, tuck your toes in and your knees. I'm gonna extend down, raise up, and look right, and then look left. So you're gonna put your ear to the mat, twist your neck, stretch your arms up, and rotate. And rotate. Good. And rotate. Make sure you're deep breathing. And rotate. A few more here. Last one. All right. Now you're gonna lie down on your back. And we're gonna raise our right leg up. I'm gonna hold it here for 20 seconds. Hold it. Hold it. And raise up. Can raise up again. Just deep breathe in through your nose. And exhale it out. All right, other side. Raise up. Hold it. Can bring your forehead towards your knee. Back down. Very good. Up. And down. Last time. Up. All right, guys, give yourselves a clap. All right, thank you so much for joining us today. Today we exercised your patience to work through these mobility and flexibility exercises. And I don't want you to go too far because after the break we have today's WellFit pillar of the day so you can continue your wellness journey. Thank you so much for joining me and I'll see you right after the break.
None of us are the same people we were 20 years ago.
Being in successful relationships takes work. None of us ever stop growing or evolving.
RP, Hollywood has come a-calling. They want to make unfinished business into a movie.
Say what now? Get your popcorn ready.
That book caused a lot of drama.
You talked to Lance yet?
I'm gonna. Tell him now. Oh, hey. What's up, Lance? I would hug you, but not with that on the loose.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Watch back-to-back episodes of The Best Man Final Chapters on Wednesdays and Thursdays at 8 p.m.
What's your story? What's your sign? We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive. We come alive. We come alive. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive.
Welcome back to the Sunrise Fitness with the WellFit Club. I am Camila McDonald, your personal trainer and lifestyle change coach. And before the break, we just tackled mobility and flexibility. I'm so proud of you for sticking through it. And now, as always, at the end of our workout, we will finish off with our WellFit tip of the day, which comes from our Sleep Well pillow. All right, so today we're just diving into that topic. It might change the way that you see the world and the way you sleep. All right, so I want you to set your alarm clock a little bit earlier because we're exploring the journey from night owl to early bird, unlocking the magic of embracing an earlier sleep schedule for improved well-being. All right, so I want to kick things off by understanding why embracing an earlier sleep schedule can work wonders for your well-being. All right, so picture this. The moment you rise with the sun, you're giving your body a head start on a fantastic day. It's like waking up to your own personal superhero origin story, ready to conquer the world with a fresh perspective. And here's the secret sauce: aligning your sleep with nature's rhythms. When you synchronize your internal clock with the rise and the fall of the sun, you're giving your body the chance to optimize its sleep cycles, leading to more restful slumber and increased vitality throughout the day. And did you know that the early bird often gets a whole lot more than just the worm? Okay, so early risers tend to experience improved mental clarity, increased productivity, and a sunnier outlook on life. It's like a recipe for an awesome start of the day. All right, so as you are making that shift into getting to bed a little bit earlier, I want you to start by setting a more realistic bedtime goal. All right, so gradually adjust your sleep, wake up times by about 15 minutes each day until you hit your sweet spot. It's also important to create a bedtime ritual that is soothing for you. All right, so whether that's reading a book, sipping herbal tea, or indulging in some gentle stretches similar to what we just did, These rituals signal to your body that it's time to wind down and nestle into dreamland. All right, embracing an earlier sleep schedule isn't just about changing your bedtime. All right, it's about changing your life. So whether you're an early bird in the making or a seasoned pro, remember that the sunrise isn't just a time of day, it's a state of mind. All right, so that wraps up our Sleep Well chat for today. Again, I'm Camila McDonald signing off. Until next time, may your mornings be as golden as the sun's first rays and your sleep as restful as a serene sunbow. Rise and shine, beautiful souls. See you soon.
No more fear of missing out. CVMTV News is on YouTube. Get up-to-date news, sports, and business content at CVMTV News anytime, anywhere. Subscribe now to CVMTV News to see it happen.
Bollywood has never been this good. Catch Made for Each Other weekdays 1 p.m. on your drama station CVM. Brought to you by
Hyundai. Conditions apply.
What's your story? What's your sign? Dreamers, don't care what other people say. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive. We come alive. We come alive. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive.
Yes, you heard right. CVM Sunrise now has its own YouTube channel. Catch up with the morning antics of our hosts, Mrs. Kitty, Dennis Brooks, Tami Chin Mitchell, and IT Ellis. Subscribe now to see it happen.
Jamaica's favorite drama, Your Guilty Pleasure.
Listen to me, is it Trevor Madden? I don't want you to gamble with my life or the lives of our children.
Royal Palm Estate is on CVM every Tuesday and Sunday at 9 p.m. Brought to you by MIB Insure.
Switch to MIBinsure.com today and save serious money.
None of us are the same people we were 20 years ago. Being in successful relationships takes work. None of us ever stop growing or evolving.
RP, Hollywood has come a-calling. They want to make unfinished business into a movie.
Say what now? Get your popcorn ready.
That book caused a lot of drama.
You talked to Lance yet?
I'm gonna. Tell him now. Oh, hey. What's up, Lance? I would hug you, but not with that on the loose.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Watch back-to-back episodes of The Best Man Final Chapters on Wednesdays and Thursdays at 8 p.m.
Yard up for him, kick up, rock wine. Sing, ding-a-ling-a-ling, sing, and silent swing, sing. DJ is stuck up in the beer bomb rhythm, sing, ding-a-ling-a-ling, sing, school bell a ring, sing, knife and fork a fight for dumpling. Booyaka, booyaka, for shabba. Shabba ranking, Shabba rocks disappear with another man change. So them are the done to the biz, we have the key, put the down to the key and turn them in a donkey. Yes, them are the done to the biz, we have the key, put the down to the key and turn them in a donkey. Who they think they are? Yes, they can't allow me. I am the general in the DJ army. With that all the I and cross all the T. And set all the gal them tickle fancy. And anywhere we go, gal gone crazy. Listen, ding-a-ling-a-ling, school bell a ring.
Knife and fork, a fight the dumpling. Buika, for Shabba ranking. Shabba ranks disappearing around another man change. Them are the done to the beat, we have the key, put it down to the key and turn them in a donkey. Hey! If you see my brow slightly matted, it's because it's getting hot in here. You can't see behind the counter, but you're gonna see it today, cause I don't know what you're feeling yourself. You're feeling yourself.
You know what?
You're feeling yourself.
A girl's gotta turn up sometimes. At this point, just call me Tina Turn Up.
Well, you got the legs. You got the Tina Turner legs this morning. Good morning. It's Thursday, March 14, and it's a good day for a good day.
Yeah.
Special shout out to all our YouTube sunrisers. Yeah. That's right. We are back and we are live and in living color on YouTube. So if you haven't already, check us out on our new YouTube page at Sunrise CVM.
Mm-hmm.
Glad to be back, all the people in diaspora.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to know a very fun fact about today's date?
Yes.
It's one of my favorite random, has no bearing on anything in life, but really cool facts.
Yeah.
So today's date is 14/3, right? So the 14th of the 3rd.
Yeah.
And when you look at it on paper, you see 1, 4, 3.
Mm-hmm.
And that's code for I love you. 1 is I, love is 4 letters, L-O-V-E, and you, 3, 1, 4, 3.
Where you get that code from?
It's
That's
just
your code?
It's a random fact. No, there's actually a song, one of those R&B songs from back in the day, where they say their little code for saying I love you is 1, 4, 3. Yeah.
Never heard that before.
Hey, now you know.
Today years old.
Yeah.
1, 4, 3.
1, 4, 3.
So somebody says, hey, 1, 4, 3.
That's right. If you want to say it in public without everybody knowing what you're saying, 1, 4, 3.
1, 4, 3. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. I associate, well, we won't be on air tomorrow, but I associate this time of the year with Julius Caesar.
Really?
Yeah, the Ides of March. Beware the Ides of March. March 15th. The Ides of March, yeah. You did read Julius Caesar?
I did not.
Oh, that's right. What Shakespeare book did you do in high school?
None.
No, man, you had to. You had to have. In a Jamaican high school, everybody offered at least one.
No, but Dennis, the question you asked was...
Yeah, what Shakespeare?
Did you read? None. What's wrong with you? I answered the questions asked of me.
Wow.
However, To Kill a Mockingbird, I read. A Raisin in the Sun, I read.
You read, yes, I did.
Chrysalids, I read.
You Chrysalids, yeah.
Shakespeare?
No. What was your... what was it?
Chrysalids. See? We're on the same generation.
No, what Shakespeare did you... Everybody did. Like, my brother did Much Ado About Nothing, but when I was...
I did Macbeth. Macbeth was on my book, my reading list,
I've never read Macbeth.
Yep, nor did I.
I mean, I've since pretended to read it, because, like, you read the Cliff Notes and stuff, so that you can talk and make literary references and stuff, but I've never really read Macbeth. So to all the people who think, like, I read Macbeth, and, you make references to the dagger and all sorts of something.
There's a dagger? Yo, we're not even going on it. Hey, we're not supposed to be frauds. We're supposed to be honest humans.
That is true. Speak your truth. It's all about speaking your truth.
You know what today's quote is? Or International Women's Month quote?
All right.
It's actually a really nice one.
Mm-hmm.
This one says, seek patience and passion in equal amounts. Patience alone will not build the temple. Passion alone will destroy its walls. She has such good quotes. That's Maya Angelou. Such good quotes.
Wow. I like that.
Very profound.
I like that. Patience alone is not going to build the temple. You do need passion to build the temple. But passion alone will burn it right down,
Look here.
We'll burn it right down. Maya Angelou.
Speaking of burning down, one of the best scenes in this film is the fire scene
Yeah.
So our movie on our watch list today,
Yeah.
we're actually taking us to Waiting to Exhale. Shoot it. Oh, cute. Look at David. Look at the director coming through with the perfect image. My lord.
Yeah, Waiting to Exhale is our it was like 1995. That was very high school for me.
Yeah.
It was a romance film. It was like
prep school for me. I wasn't allowed to watch it.
And that was
Whitney Houston,
Angela Bassett,
Loretta Devine.
Yes. There were so many great performances in that movie, though.
Layla Rashawn. Yeah. Really
love
good
it, love it. If you haven't watched it before, go and watch it. Go and watch it and try to
say, shoot it, my love. Oh, look at you coming through with the backup moves. Do it, say, shoot it.
I'm feeling it this morning. Hope you're in your kitchen feeling it this morning with us. Or if you're already on your way in your commute, feeling it. Just bop your head and shoot and go on and get your day started. What you got in there?
That shot just made me realize that we're low on cereal. I'm such a Betty homemaker.
Yeah,
I went,
okay,
what?
Do you think we need? Because the cereals, we get comments in the morning about the dwindling cereal. But that's okay, because it's a real kitchen and we actually have real people with real bellies.
Dibbles.
This day, Officer Dibbles, this day in reggae. Did you know that in 1996, Bob Marley and the Wailers, their album Live, Rastaman Vibration, Exodus, Kaya, Confrontation, they were certified gold. While the video, the Bob Marley story, was certified platinum by the RIAA, the Recording Industry Association of America. Every time I say RIAA, you know who I think of? Alan Magnus.
Do you?
Yeah.
Why?
Because there's a segment that he used to have up early in the morning, and then he would say, certified by the RIAA. And I was just like, you used to practice it?
Oh, that's really sweet. Oh, what a sweet memory.
Yeah, so every time I say RIAA, I think of Alan Magnus.
Very sweet.
So,
Oh, you know what else was today? You mentioned the albums going gold.
Yeah.
There was actually a track that went platinum, certified platinum, and it was Bad Boys.
Bad Boys.
Today,
we were just talking about it the other day.
Yeah, we were.
What you gonna do? And I believe, did Gianna was it? Did Gianna Fakuri tell me that her uncle was very integral in making that song?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
No, lie. Not Bad Boys.
Oh, look at you. Not you lying.
No. It was, here comes the, when we're talking about
the hot stepper, Iny Kamosi.
Yeah, and she sent me a message and she said, do you know my uncle just threw that song together at the last minute?
Oh, very cool.
And then just said, Iny, you want to make a song? And
it became this massive hit,
but Bad Boys as well. Bad Boys was one of those songs, like, you make the song and you don't know what that it's gonna be.
That's the beautiful thing about art to me. You create because the gift is to create, but then you have no idea where your gift to the world goes from there. I love that, to be honest.
That sounds like something Edna Manley graduate would say. That sounds so artsy, Edna Manley.
But it's so true.
But it's so true. It's true.
Yeah.
It was Gianna's dad. Correction. Thank you very much. Thank you very much coming through with the... Yeah.
You know what else is today?
What is today?
Today is World School Meals Day.
Meals
That's
Day?
familiar to you? Ever heard about that?
Not the day, but the school meals. Where I grew up, we had free school meals every day.
I think it's such a great thing. You know, obviously the power of a nutritious meal in a student's
cafeteria.
life. Oh, bless you, the spicy fries. A nutritious meal in a student's life cannot be overstated. So beyond just satiating hunger, it fuels learning, concentration, and overall well-being. So International School Meals Day is a celebration and recognition of the importance of school meals in students' lives globally.
I had a granduncle, God bless his soul, but I had a granduncle who used to always say, eat up your food. He come from deep rural Clarendon. Eat up your food, hungry picnic can't land.
Is land learn?
Land, yeah.
Wow.
Hungry picnic can't land.
Yo, we need to do a segment on the different patois across this country.
Yeah, he was from Crooked River, Leicesterfield, that part of Clarendon. Hungry, eat up your food, cause hungry picnic can't land. So all of the people who are getting ready for school, and your parents are trying to get you to eat to hurry up and get out of the house, just try no, like, you know, so some parents is like, you hear them on the TV, you hear them, eat up the dumpling.
As you mentioned, your uncle and associating him with food.
Yeah.
My Uncle Earl, good morning, Uncle Earl. He's in St. Mary, there now at Race Course. My Uncle Earl used to do the food at my tuck shop when I was in prep school.
Okay.
And one of my favorite things for lunch was a chicken and roll. Combination used to come in a bag, like literally served in a plastic bag, and them go so, and wind it up and not it.
Yes, love it.
But chicken and roll, fried chicken or Barry fried chicken and roll was one of my favorite things to have as lunch when I was a little girl. I remember looking forward to chicken and roll.
Okay, go-to lunch. All right, what was my go-to lunch? Patty and cocoa bread with a slice of cheese. And the girl used to say, why are you putting cheese in the patty? That's nasty.
Hey, you know what tastes really good, Dennis? Oh, this is so random. But so them days we used to have to bust open a patty to put in the cheese. Cheese patty never existed when we were younger, right? So we would bust open the patty and put in cheese. You know what else tastes good with the cheese?
What?
Pickle pepper.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
For the win. Oh, you know what I'm talking about. We have agreement in here.
Yeah, man.
Sela has no idea what pickle pepper even is. He's just like, what generation is that?
What?
But pickle pepper in a patty with cheese.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't say I didn't tell you.
But look how things change, because like back in the day when we used to put I used to put cheese back in my patty in the mid-90s. People were like,
ew. Yeah.
Now, sell me a cheese patty. Mothers, big up mothers. And their cheese patty. I always have a fish patty with cheese. So, yeah, big up to them.
What birthdays we have? We have some birthdays today.
We do have some birthdays today.
Let me tell you whose birthdays we have.
March 14. It's Ronella's granny. She always puts her up on her story.
Her name is Melrose Scott.
Melrose Scott, yes. Good morning, Miss Rose. Yes, she always putting her up on her status. Here, watch Hot Girl Rose. Hey.
Can I call you Rose?
Can I call you? All right. Big up Melrose Scott, granny, from her, she celebrated 80. Nice. Big up her children, June, Wayne, Ricky, Howie, Maury, Lorene, and Faithlin. Send her their love as they shower her with love and gratitude for everything that she's done for them. They love you, Mama. Albert Einstein was born on this day.
Also, Steph Curry.
It's
Steph's birthday. For the three.
Boom! Knocking those. There you go. Hey, they're on it today. They're on it today in Master
For those
Control.
who don't know, he plays for the Golden State Warriors. If you don't know, you must be living under a rock.
If you've been hiding under a rock, maybe, but definitely. I have a good friend and legal counsel, Rochelle Lee. She celebrated her birthday yesterday.
Nice.
But I definitely know she's going to be celebrating all week. So, good morning, Rochelle. And happy birthday belatedly.
Also, Quincy Jones Jr.
Really? There's a Quincy Jones Jr.?
Apparently. Guess what? I found out today too.
What does he do? Does he do music and
He's
stuff?
record producer, songwriter, composer, arranger. It's the Quincy Jones. I just didn't know he was a junior.
I didn't know he was a junior.
So it's also Quincy's birthday. I know people on today.
My word.
Guess who else? She's little but she's mighty. It's Simone Biles' birthday. She's now married Owens. She is Olympic. I mean, look at that. Look at them medals.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
She's one of the most successful, if not the most successful gymnast out of the US, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So it's also her birthday.
She's
Regarded
one of the greats.
by many as the greatest.
One of the greats, yeah. Definitely. Awesome. Well, we have a great show lined up for you. So definitely, you don't want to even move. And if you have to move, you can just take us on your devices. So just jump in the car and jump on with us. DJ, jump on the replay.
See what she did there.
Run the track.
The world is turning, it's a new horizon. No surprise, and now the world is waiting for you. Tomorrow is another day, so put your troubles away. Ooh, certain things you just can't refuse. She wanna ride like a cruise, and I'm not trying to lose. Then you're left in the dust, unless I stuck by you. You're a sunflower. I think your love would be too much. Oh,
life insurance coverage. Apply and pay online. Live the e-life with Sagicor Life.
The time by Sagicor Life is
6:15.
Since they were on sale, Max bought things he and his brethren didn't really need. Hungry for deals? Come to KFC to satisfy your hunger before doing something crazy. With the new Crunch Sandwich Combo for just $600. A deal that's truly finger-licking good. KFC.
Critical illness is real.
Cancer is real.
Heart attack and stroke are real. Pregnancy complication is real.
Critical illnesses and pregnancy complications can turn a woman's life upside down. Total Woman Insurance Plan
Gives me real insurance protection
for up to 15 major critical illnesses
and pregnancy complication coverage.
Get real protection with Total Woman Insurance Plan from Sagicor Life.
You can do business with JPS from anywhere in the world. With my JPS mobile app, you can take control of your energy. If you have a smart meter, you can track your energy usage hourly, daily, weekly, and monthly. Stay on top of your usage and make smarter energy decisions. You can also set your budget for the month and skip guesswork. Set it and forget it. No more surprises, no more unexpected bills. Download the My JPS mobile app in the App Store today and do business with JPS your way.
Bollywood has never been this good. Catch Made for Each Other weekdays 1 p.m. on your drama station CVM. Brought to you by
Hyundai, Alumni. Conditions.
It's 42 minutes to your 7 o'clock meeting. Good morning, wherever you are. You know what time it is when you hear that beat. It's time for the headlines with our girl, T to the K. Good morning,
Good
TK.
morning, and here's to hoping you don't have a 7 o'clock meeting. That's pretty early.
No, man. It's
here's
a
to
7
hoping
o'clock
that's
meeting.
not a thing you have this morning.
I think we chuckled for the same reason. We're just like, wait a minute.
Meetings?
Well, no, but we have 4:30 meetings, right?
Yes, we do. Yeah.
Yes, right?
Yeah,
Great
yeah,
morning,
yeah.
everyone.
Good morning.
Great morning. Let's jump into the headlines. New commissioner confirmed. The Deputy Commissioner of Police, Dr. Kevin Blake, will replace the outgoing Commissioner Major General Anthony Anderson when his contract ends next Monday. So Dr. Blake climbed the ranks from Assistant Superintendent in 2002 to Deputy Superintendent in 2009 to Senior Superintendent in 2011. He then became an Assistant Commissioner in 2013 for 7 years and was promoted to Deputy Commissioner in 2020 for a total of 22 years in the force so far. So congratulations to Dr. Blake, who begins that journey next week.
Didn't know. Okay. I'm joking.
So good. Let me tell you something. Can I just tell you something? You know some jobs that you have no interest in. Let me tell you something. You couldn't pay me money to be a Deputy General Commissioner. Let me tell you, JCF, big up on yourself.
It's a lot of work.
You know why I agree with that?
That job, I can't.
It's very unforgiving.
It is.
I was just about to say it's thankless.
It's a thankless
It's so
job.
thankless, and it never ends.
Yeah.
It just.
Your phone rings at all hours.
Here's the
of the
thing. So we were chit-chatting about this a bit the other day.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you tackle every single crime that is within the control of the JCF, you still can never get rid of all crime, because you can't tackle domestic violence, but you can in terms of trying to get into the minds of people, but that's less of a policing and more of the
moral suasion.
Correct. So it's not one of those jobs I would run down, to be really honest with you.
I'm telling you, and then you know, when I say it never ends, is because the root of crime. You are now on the on the other end of the route, meaning, you know, there are so many things that cause crime, there are so many things that cause people to commit crimes, and you don't have a lot of control over the root causes.
There are so many variables that are outside of your control.
But yet it's your responsibility to kind of nip it at the end and solve it at the end. And
if there's a surge, it's your name that's called.
Right.
It's unreal.
I mean, one of the challenges, I think, is that, so we have violence and we have crime, and sometimes we confuse. Well, we always confuse.
What's the difference between violence and crime?
All right, so crime is usually perpetrated. There is motive, means, opportunity, that kind of a thing.
Okay.
Violence. What is the predictor of an act of violence? The predictor of an act of violence is a previous act of violence. You know, violence is psychological. Violence is so like a lot of what we see is born out of a culture of violence. It's a whole long lecture. I wouldn't want to bore you with it, but think about it. So you're trying to fight crime. So you do things to tackle opportunity. You do things to tackle means. You do things to motive. You know, you.
So under that would be the umbrella. Or that would be what would fall under that umbrella rather is gang crime. Scamming,
right. So for instance, you have in the UK several crimes that are born out of, if you look at it, there's a correlation between time that bars are open and stuff like that because it's associated with drug dealing.
Gotcha.
And like so all they do is, okay, we're gonna close this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. And then you just see it drop.
A reduction.
In Jamaica, it don't work like that. It's like, because, you know, you have a man this year, a man step on your toe and you stab him, you know. You have two women in an argument over a pot cover and one woman end up dead. You have a triple murder in St. James over a yam hill. You know, you have a youth kill him father.
Literally internal. It's family conflict.
You have a youth kill him father because him father sell the buckle him with it in the yard.
That case was crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And mind you, he was selling bottles while the youth was in lockup to go and bring him food. And now him come out of lockup, him sell the bottle him and it cause an argument, kill him. You know, so there are so many just ridiculous acts of violence, you know, not to mention argument over deadlift. There was a case where a mother left she had four houses.
Oh yes, I remember this.
She left each of her 4 children one house, and one son killed the other son because he never liked the house what him get. Yeah. So,
but on that note,
the job is a difficult one, but it is one that we remain committed to doing.
So basically, the role is to manage the affairs of the federation. Is that what the role is?
The job is to outline a strategy going forward for an entire force, a force that is transforming and modernizing and trying to deliver better quality police servicing to a society and to make us safer at the end of the day.
And on that note, all the best, Dr. Blake.
Uphill battle.
Better you than me. All right, so the voters' void is our next headline with voter turnout in Jamaica steadily declining. Experts are calling for government action to re-energize the voting population. So Dr. Kanye Thompson, senior lecturer on educational policy planning and leadership, suggests undertaking a more systemic engagement with people to better understand what their needs are, and he says it may require the formation of more political parties. Coupled with this, he would support state funding for the campaigns of the parties that meet an established minimum member count. Another expert, constitutional scholar Dr. Lloyd Barnett, adds that voter apathy continues to run rampant because people simply don't think it's in their best interest to participate. He believes the government contributes to this by persistently doing the bare minimum. Dr. Barnett says Jamaica's democracy is at risk if the people continue to withdraw their participation.
I agree with Dr. Barnett and I disagree with Dr. Barnett. So I think that people have withdrawn from the political process because they don't feel it serves them. But I look at it differently. So I think in Jamaica, we have politics and politicians have culturally gravitated towards the issues of the masses, the poor. And so politics has become the thing that poor people are interested in. And middle class and upper class people feel like they don't need the political process as much in order to survive and be successful. If you listen to the nature of the political conversation in Jamaica, the political conversation is targeted at me love the poor more. No, me love the poor more. No, you love the poor more. I've done more for the poor. No, you've done more for the poor. If you listen to American politics, it's all about the middle class and the middle class and the middle. Just listen to a debate about politics in America. It's all about the middle class because you never hear them pandering to the poor. They pander to, because politics is about demand and supply.
Right.
And so uptown people pull away from the political process and leave it to those people. Those people get what they want out of the political system because the political parties know we have to serve them first because they actually vote. You know? So if people...
Interesting.
If the policies and programs of governments targeted the issues that middle and upper class people are interested in, and not saying at the expense of the poor, but you're lifting people from poverty and you're targeting, the average person in Jamaica should be middle and upper class, not the poor, the masses.
But the question is what comes first, the chicken or the egg? Because if it's demand and supply, is it that the government should focus on the middle class and therefore the middle class will be engaged, or is it that the middle class should take it up, should now be engaged it forces the government to,
I would say the latter. If Sasha is passionate about environment and she make it clear, she goes to the political meetings or the constituency meetings and says, if you don't go to Parliament and advocate for the environment, I am not voting for you. And if everybody in my constituency is big on the environment, you will hear me in Parliament talking about the environment.
I agree with that.
And so the environment will not be taken seriously from a policy perspective until politicians know, hey, we can't go to the people unless we come back with this new environment legislation.
I agree with that.
So it is demand, and supply will meet new demand.
Well, there we go.
Interestingly, in the most recent local government election, there was a lot of discussion on social platforms about the lack of collection of garbage. And people were frustrated about the garbage, and people were saying the city stinks, the city is messy. One of the first things I heard the most recently sworn in mayor refer to was he's going to clean up the city. So I take your point. I agree. Yeah. I think if you make enough noise, they hear and they respond accordingly.
Of course they do.
Yeah.
Of course. All
right. On the other side of the break, it's currency Q&A with our money masterclass guru, Carlton. Please stay with us here on Sunrise.
I go give you plenty healthy ways to switch up your meals. Fresh flavor that we need. A new recipe every day of the week. And look how good me feel. Come catch the vibe. Rainforest, catch the seafood vibe. Taste the beat. Serve, sell me some bun and cheese. Taste the beat. Cheese. Taste the beat. Taste the beat with tasty cheese.
Years ago, when our first employee decided to act on reaching out for their benefits from NHT, it was a proud feeling on my side to know that a team member was able to access home ownership through NHT. It makes you want to have everybody follow the course.
Worried about tax payments? Relax. Use your Sagicor Bank business credit card and get a 1-month payment holiday, plus 55 days interest-free. Relax and pay your tax with your Sagicor Bank business credit card.
No more fear of missing out. CVMTV News is on YouTube. Get up-to-date news, sports, and business content at CVMTV News anytime, anywhere. Subscribe now to CVMTV News to see it happen.
Yes, you heard right. CVM Sunrise now has its own YouTube channel. Catch up with the morning antics of our host, Mrs. Kitty, Dennis Brooks, Tami Chin Mitchell, and IT Ellis. Subscribe now to see it happen.
Jamaica's favorite drama, Your Guilty Pleasure.
All that having a baby now is going to do for you is make you a prisoner of this apartment.
Long run shot, kid.
Royal Palm Estate is on CVM every Tuesday and Sunday at 9 p.m. Brought to you by MIB Insure.
Switch to MIBinsure.com today and save serious money.
What's your story? What's your sign? Dreamers, don't care what other people say. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive. We come alive. We come alive. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive.
Welcome back to Sunrise. Good morning to you if you're just joining us. This morning we dive into the currency Q&A edition of Money Masterclass. Sir Carlton, over to you. Good morning.
Good morning, students. How are you doing both this morning?
Good, thank you.
Dennis, welcome back to class. Just called class for the last week or so, Dennis.
Boy, I had to take leave.
You have to take leave from class. Send in your notice next time, Dennis. But good to have you back here. Good morning. Good to have you back.
Good morning, Prof.
I wasn't here for a day, but we're here this morning.
Yeah.
So we have currency Q&A this morning, and it's a segment in Money Masterclass where we're hearing from our external students, those who are online. Remember, classes in person and we have our online students.
Yes.
So they have sent in their questions and we want to answer the question and then to jump into the segment. But before I do that, a young lady, I met her yesterday with her parent and she's like, "Hi, Mr. Carlton, I'm your biggest fan." I'm like, "Fan? Are you a standing fan?" What is a fan? How do I have a fan? Her name is Zalika Logan. She attends the Arden High School.
All right.
I want to shout her out this morning. She
Morning,
watches
Miss Logan.
the program in the mornings, going to school, etc. before she goes out. And I want to big her up this morning.
Big up.
If we have so many young persons tuning in, I'm sure that we will not have the challenge another 10 years from now or 20 years from now.
Yes.
Because they are tuning in to financial literacy stuff. So the question this morning comes from one of my viewers from TikTok. They are so engaged over there on TikTok.
Right.
And the question is, my microfinance company rates are just too high. Am I being scammed? That's the question that's posed to me. Carlton, I feel like I'm being scammed. Talk to me about the MFIs and the interest rates. So let's jump into that before I answer the question. If you are being scammed, let's run through to find out why you think that you are being scammed.
All right.
So what's an MFI if you've never heard about the term?
Yeah.
It's really a microfinance institution. And what is that though? It's a company that provides small or micro loans to people who sometimes necessarily aren't able to get financing or funding from the traditional bank or financial institutions, your credit unions, etc., your building societies. So generally, those persons aren't able to get those banking products. So these companies were built just to serve the underbanked or the unbanked persons to provide them with financial solutions. Over the years, that has been changing because you find that you have persons who can get a loan from the bank who still chooses to go and get a loan from your microfinance institution.
It's also typically faster, right?
And that's one of the benefits that we'll get into. It's a little bit faster and sometimes a little bit more flexible because of what they're looking for. Remember, we went through the 5 stages of credit the previous couple weeks before. Sometimes that is not the case at your microfinance company.
Right.
So, but they serve a purpose. As I mentioned earlier, they serve the underbanked. They serve the unbanked persons who cannot get maybe a loan from the traditional banking institutions. They more likely empower the smaller businesses. Your peanut cart man want a small loan, they can get that. Your fruit vendor want a little loan, they can get that to push the business, move the business along. So your MFI sometimes benefits the smaller businesses. Also, Also, they give small loans, a $20,000 loan. When I was a part of the sector, I worked in the microfinance sector for a few years. I ran a company in that sector. When I joined the sector, because I was in the formal banking for maybe 15, 17 years before that, and a person are borrowing $10,000, $20,000. I'm like, why do you need a loan for $20,000? But there is a need, there's a gap in the market that maybe the bigger banks do not want to get into that space sometimes, and you fill that gap. Yeah. So you're borrowing a loan for $20,000, really.
But the thing is, though, with these MFIs, is that typically when you take the loan from them, you do get a higher interest rate, correct?
Which is what we're jumping over to, which is the rate is the challenge. Right. So the interest rate from your MFIs are generally much higher. Yeah. In banking now, you're looking at about 17 to 24% as an interest rate. No, just because there has been recent rate hikes over the last subsequent quarters. Before, not about 15% and below. In your MFI space, rates are north of 24%. 28%, 29%, 40%, 42%,
that's like a credit card rate.
47%. That is the interest rate that spans the MFI space. No, if you do any checks there. But you may ask why.
$100, you're paying back
$400, you're paying back a lot. Yeah? But you may ask, why are they charging so much? But bear in mind that when
they have greater risk.
They have greater risk, number one, and their cost of funds is much more expensive. You may ask, what is their cost of funds really? But when a bank unlends to you, Yendi, or unlends to you, Dennis, there is in other depositors' money. So when I put my money in the bank, they are paying me maybe 1%, 2%, for example. So they have a cheaper cost of funds. So I can lend that maybe 10% and still make a nice spread or a profit. For an MFI, though, you are borrowing from somewhere else to lend. So they may borrow at 10%, for example, or at 15%. They need a greater spread so that they can make a profit. So you may ask, what's the drawback? Obviously, the drawback is that the interest rate is much higher, so it's much more expensive on you, the consumer. So if you borrow $1 million, for example, at your bank, you may pay $30,000. At your MFI, you may pay $45,000 because the rates are much higher. You may also realize that people who borrow from the MFI sometimes are more indebted. They have multiple loans because the banks may use a much more stricter model to unlend your debt service ratio, for example, at 45, all of that. For your MFIs, they may not, 60%. So you find that you have much more loans or you're much more leveraged in debt because of that. But how are you protected? The quick one is that review documents. Stop borrowing and not reading. That's a challenge that we're having. Just sign your stuff. And that's a challenge for you. Shop around. It's okay to shop around. Sometimes because you are in a hurry to get the money and you know you're being pressured. You don't sign away without shopping around. Please shop around. Also, the Microcredit Act does not restrict the MFIs from charging the rate. What they say, ensure that you are getting plain information. As a lender, ensure that you are doing that. And the Consumer Affairs Commission is the body in place to take your complaints. So are you being scammed? I won't say that you are scammed because you are able to read ahead, know the rate, know the fees and charges before you sign on that dotted line. You know where to find me to pose your other questions so we can get down to the nitty-gritty of this thing and to make better financial decisions. It's Carlton G Stew across all platforms. Please comment, and share. Have a good one, everybody.
Look here. Some of you need to be very careful of some of these microfinance institutions. Leave it alone. If you don't know where you're going to, leave it alone. Take the foolish advice.
Please and thanks.
Yes.
This is the teacher.
All right.
All right. After the break, we'll be homing it with NHT. Please stick and stay.
$80,000 or more between February 19 and April 18, and you'll be automatically entered for a chance to win cash, a TCL Smart TV, 8K bike, or a 2024 Honda Creta. Big money moves.
Authorized under Section 58(3) of the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Act.
Quotes ready cash, ready when you are.
Big money moves. Conditions apply.
Jacksons and Friends present Divine Intercept, Good Friday, March 29 at the Portmore Heart Academy, and Easter Monday, April 1 at the Merle Grove High School at 6 p.m. Divine Intercept is a dramatic depiction of love, tragedy, suspense, and yes, God's goodness, a must-attend event.
Worried about tax payments? Relax. Use your Sagicor Bank business credit card and get a 1-month payment holiday, plus 55 days interest-free. Relax and pay your tax with your Sagicor Bank business credit card.
Jamaica's favorite drama, Your Guilty Pleasure.
All that having a baby now is going to do for you is make you a prisoner of this apartment.
Long run shot, kid.
Royal Palm Estate is on CVM every Tuesday and Sunday at 9 p.m. Brought to you by MIB Insurance.
Switch to MIBinsure.com today and save serious.
Started from living in a 12 by 12 ply room. Whenever it rained, I had to go outside to use the bathroom in the middle of the night. You know, it was really tough. I was suggesting it to my boss, talking to him about my discomfort, and then he said to me that I should go to the NHT. With God by my side, today I can say I am a proud homeowner. Thanks to the NHT, this is our dream home.
Well, the NHT is on a special drive this year to have contributors home it. This means empowering contributors to become more mortgage ready so that they can have access as home buyers, home builders, and home improvers. Well, this morning we will be exploring the various home ownership options outside of purchasing a house in an NHT scheme. And here to break it all down for us is the NHT Senior Marketing Coordinator, Jawanza Hall, and Communications Coordinator, Natalie Davis. Welcome to the program, guys.
Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
I have a fun fact to drop in.
Yeah.
Anything that they have to tell me, I'm going to listen. Because I was once upside down with NHT and Jawanza is who sorted me out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and got me on the right path. And I was able to tap into my NHT. So anything this man says, write it down.
It's right. Yeah, good. And I've also had great experiences with NHT as well. Big up to all of they're very much geared towards helping you through the process.
Absolutely.
I mean, you know, it doesn't need to mad you. They're there to help you. So, to help you this morning.
Natalie is going to, let's kick things off with you. There's a really high demand for the scheme units. But there are other ways that you guys can help, that NHT offers help. What are some of these other options that are available?
Right. So the first option that we want to focus on this morning is our home builders loan. Now, you would have seen before on screen, Marlon Powell, he's one of our beneficiaries, one of our success stories. He came to the NHT after finding land to build. He had his registered title, and he was able to access funds of up to, it was $6.5 million at that time. We have since increased. We're now at $7.5 million. So he was able to access those funds to build his dream house. And we want to encourage other contributors to come to us so that they can also build their dream house through the NHT. We also have an open market home buyer loan. Now, this loan is for persons Yes, Yendi.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, I don't know that one. Go ahead, tell us. Yeah.
Right. So this loan is for persons who want to buy property or a house outside of an NHT scheme on the open market.
Right.
Yes. Right. So this can be from a private vendor. Private vendor could be a private developer or company, or from an individual. So if you're walking by and you see that for sale sign, you can call us.
Yes.
We have loans to help.
Love it. So if I wanted to build a house, Joanne, so what would I need? How do I get started?
All right. Firstly, what we should always think about, if you want to build, it means that you already have a land. And in having the land, it means that you should have a title, a registered title for that land, because they have a lot of persons who say, boy, I have a land, but their grandma gave them the land, but their names are not on the title. In cases like that, you won't be able to access the benefit to build on that land. So NHT also offers the whole financing to assist you in getting your name on the title. That's something that most people are not aware of. In recent times, we have added that, whereas we offer funding to assist in getting your name on the title.
So it's not like you're going to say, go and get your name on the title and come back.
Right.
You actually...
We guide you through that process.
Right.
In addition to that, what I will say, and this is a tip that I'll use for anything in purchasing or buying, or purchasing land, purchasing a unit, is that you need to know how much you're qualified for at NHT. You need to know what you have in your pocket to know what you're going to start building. Also, you need to have your plan being submitted to the municipal. So an approved plan is necessary. You need to know how is it that you're going to build, what is it you're going to build, and then you really know the cost of what it is that you're going to build. So,
on the back of that, Natalie touched a little bit about the open market home buyer loan. I'm sure that piqued the interest of a lot of listeners, because some people are of the impression that it's only the NHT scheme units. But no, based on what you said, there is much more to it, which, Joanza, you would have walked me through. Tell me a bit more about that.
All right, in regards to the open market loan, as Natalie said earlier, you can get it from a private developer, someone who is selling their property to you. So it's not just the NHT scheme, and what we realize is that person align the NHT with scheme. And we're now saying it's not only the scheme. So you get up to $7.5 million, and your interest rate is aligned with your income. So if it is that you earn between the minimum wage and $30,000 per week, is at 0%. That means, and there is no other like us.
I never knew that.
The lowest interest rate, right? And if you earn between 30,000 and 42,000, 2%, 42,000 up to 100,000, 4%, and 100,000 and over, that's where the 5%. Even at our highest, we're still at the lowest within the market. Can't beat it at all.
Can't beat it. So then, you've given us a lot of information. People might still want to ask more questions or get more information. Natalie, where can persons go to get more information about these things?
All right, we have multiple places and multiple channels to get that information. You can visit our website at www.nht.gov.jm. You can come in and talk to us. We are island-wide. We are in every parish across the island. Our reps are there ready and willing and waiting to advise you, right? You can call 888-CALL-NHT.
Oh, that's a good number.
Right. Right. We also have an exciting Home It Expo that is next week, Friday, March 22nd. So if you want to check your contributions, eligibility, how much you can afford, as Joanza said, you can do so at our expo. We have our marketing officers, our loan officers there. We have a partnering agency to give you more land titling information. That's NLA, National Land Agency. So it's going to be great. So come out. It's going to be at Emancipation Park. We start at 12 noon, go up until 7 p.m. We're also in Montego Bay. We're going to be right. We're also in Montego Bay. Tomorrow, Friday, we will be at Mega Mart, right? Also, after that, next week Friday again, same place, Montego Bay. We will be at the Charles Gordon Market.
Okay.
So a lot of places, a lot of channels. Yes.
Definitely.
Final word, Joanza.
So NHT is just on a drive to guide person through the journey of home ownership. And as you rightfully state when you start, we're saying home it with us. You know, and coming to the expo next week, Friday,
trust me, we're going to walk you through that process, a step-by-step process.
Right.
So we're urging everybody who is on a drive to home ownership to come down there with special guest artists as well to entertain those who are there.
Nice.
So it should be fun, and it should be fun walking you through that journey, really.
But you guys really are very good at what you do. And not just, I didn't just say that at the beginning just to say it. It was a fantastic experience for me. They want you to win, and that's what I love about the NHT. It's such a good experience.
I can concur, definitely. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. That was Jawanza Hall, NHT Senior Marketing Coordinator, and Natalie Davis, Communications Coordinator. Now, on this other side of the break, books, check. Pens, check. School bag. Not a school bag. Actually, no, check. We hit the road with the Release School Tour, so we'll be right back. Stay with us.
Hi, my name is Sherry Dixon and I'm from St. Anne. I recently received a home grant from the NHT that I used to acquire a piece of land and now in the process of building my home. I was planning on doing a joint agreement with NHT and Credit Union to finish paying for the land because, as I said, I didn't have any money. But then the home grant came into play. The home grant is actually free. NHT might not give you a 6-bedroom house, but they will help you to transition from rent to your own homes. Going to NHT is a big plus for me, and if you're interested, it's a big plus for you so you can achieve your own home.
Puts this one on ice.
What's your story? What's your sign? We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive. We come alive. We come alive.
All right. I don't even have to ask if you know this, you know. Because you know this.
Yeah.
Is this not how we started?
Yeah.
Can we do it another time?
Okay, no problem.
Ting-a-ling-a-ling, school bell a ring, knife and fork a fight for dumpling.
Booyaka, booyaka, fire. Hey!
So The Release is a Caribbean TV show dedicated to showcasing the best in entertainment and lifestyle. And they have proudly announced the 5th staging of the Release School Tour, hence our song.
Yeah.
Set to kick off today, and CVM is one of the proud partners. Now, joining us to tell us more is Talisa Taylor, the co-owner of The Release. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
How are you?
I'm good, thank you guys.
Girl, no, wait, let me ask her again. Talisa, how you really doing, girl?
I am so tired.
But you're tired for a good reason.
Yes,
This is a labor of love for you.
Yes.
First of all, before we get to the tour, tell us about The Release.
Okay, so The Release, as you said before, is an entertainment and lifestyle program, and it's here on CVMTV, the best station.
Awesome.
And we basically showcase wholesome family entertainment. So it's something that your children can watch. It's something that you can watch. We cover quite a few events, whether it is an album launch, whether it is a fun day, whether it is a food festival, festival. So we cover food, fashion, music, and technology.
And then the school tour is the brainchild of whom and why and how. Walk us through all the questions associated with how the school tour came to be.
So I am a proud graduate of the MICO, right? It was formerly the MICO Teachers College, as you know. And my first career was as a teacher, history and geography.
A teacher, always a teacher.
I know. And I've always had a love just for the education system, just for schooling. So even when I got into entertainment, I've always found that I either wanted to teach or I wanted to give back to schools, but schooling and education was always just a part of me. So when because I have the release and I'm showcasing food, fashion, music, and technology, I said to myself, you know, it would be nice for me to start something called the Release Innovative College Tour. That was what it was. And the idea of it when I first started was to get students to be more innovative, to invent things. So when we first started the tour, I'm talking about the very first staging, we had students inventing things. We had people that were making jam from yam, making jam from cassava, just doing different things. You know, case was amazing. You had students that had different technologies and they were showing it. Over a period of time, we started looking at innovation and entrepreneurship, encouraging students to be their own entrepreneurs, encouraging them to get training in that era to own businesses on the side, you know, just giving them that type of seminar with workshops, with the concert as well. And now this year we have totally transitioned to having a different theme, it being now the Release School Tour. And the idea of the Release School Tour is to support local Jamaican businesses this year. Right.
So, I mean, given what your focus is, who are you bringing to the various schools and what will they be showcasing to the young people?
All right, so first and foremost, so we did just say that we're supporting local Jamaican businesses. So there are quite a few businesses in Jamaica that don't have storefronts. So we're giving them the opportunity to come on tour with us, where they can go to the different colleges, different artisans that are super talented, you know, whether it is in craft, accessories, jewelry, hair, the whole works. In addition to that, we have different t-shirt suppliers as well. For example, Kuya is a sponsor of ours that will be there to showcase different looks, all things, all Jamaican. It's about building Jamaica. So we're buying Jamaican. So we have them, we have UCA, we have Campus Elite, we have Grace Kennedy that is on board, we have CVMTV that's on board. I try not to miss out anyone. So I'm like, in between, I'm like, oh Jesus, I have to remember everybody. But it's so much, you know, Apple King, JPC, just so many great and amazing people that are on board that will be showcasing, whether it is a service or a product, but they're all Jamaican.
Go ahead.
I don't want to put you on the spot here, but are you able to list the locations and the dates? Can you do it?
No,
but
let me try. I can't remember the location.
So Thursday, March 14, that's today, we are at
UTEC.
All right. And then Friday, March 15, you are at
Bethlehem.
All right, that is in St. Elizabeth, Bethlehem Moravian College.
Bethlehem Moravian.
Thursday, March 21, you are in Portmore for sure.
Portmore, yes.
And then Friday, March 22, you are at
Portmore. No, Excelsior.
Nope.
St. Joseph's Teachers College. Yes.
And then Tuesday, March 19, they'll be at Excelsior Community College. Tuesday, March 26, Michael University. You have a little bias there, a little allegiance there. And then you close out March 27, Wednesday, that is the College of Agriculture, Science and Education in Portland.
Yes.
I got you, girl.
Man. And can I just tell you, the schools that are further away outside of Kingston, the love that we get when we go to these schools is amazing. So I'm looking forward to, not saying I don't love all the colleges, but I know Bethlehem Moravian and I know Case. The crowd support.
You see, when you go to those rural schools on a school tour, you know what you're going to get? Some good food.
Oh, yes. Especially Case. They grow their own. It's amazing.
Case's campus blew my mind the first time I went there. It's very, very beautiful.
It's going to be nice, definitely.
Nice stuff.
All right. Thank you very much, Talisa.
Thank you
Our
so
guest
much.
has been Talisa Taylor, the co-owner of The Release. TK is on standby with the news. More Sunrise after this.
A shabba ranking, shabba rocks disappear with you another man change. So them are the done to the biz, we have the key, put the down to the key and turn them in a donkey. Yes, them are the done to the biz, we have the key, put the down to the key and turn them in.
Buy Drive into Christmas with Hyundai or Hyundai and get 5 free payments or no loan payment until May 2024 is
7 o'clock.
Bollywood has never been this good. Catch Made for Each Other weekdays 1 p.m. on your drama station CVM. Brought to you by
Hyundai. Hyundai. Conditions apply.
My day has come, the race has begun. I've traveled the seas, I've traveled the waters. Once I was weak, now I'm much stronger. I've worked in the sun, look what I've become. I've conquered the beast, now I'm much greater. I've learned from a failure. Dedication, discipline and drive. Seizing every moment that comes up in this life.
Jamaica's favorite drama, Your Guilty Pleasure.
All that having a baby now is going to do for you is make you a prisoner of this apartment.
Long run shot, kid.
Royal Palm Estate is on CVM every Tuesday and Sunday at 9 p.m. Brought to you by MIB Insure.
Switch to MIBinsure.com today and save serious money.
Welcome to Morning News. I'm TK Dawkins. Incarcerated dancehall artiste Vibes Cartel, whose given name is Adidja Palmer, and his 3 co-convicts are set to learn their fate later today. The United Kingdom-based Privy Council is expected to deliver its judgment in their murder appeal case around 11 this morning. The famed entertainer was convicted in 2014 along with Sean Campbell, Kahira Jones and Andre St. John for the murder of Clyde Lizard Williams. The appeal was heard some weeks ago during a 2-day session in the UK. The issue in this appeal is whether their convictions are safe in light of the following grounds of challenge. Should the trial judge have excluded the telecommunications evidence relied on by the prosecution? How should the judge have handled the allegations that there were attempts to bribe members of the jury during the trial? Should the jury have been discharged? Was the judge wrong to invite the jury to reach a verdict late in the day given the special circumstances of the case? CVM News will have continuing coverage of this story as it unfolds. Days before Commissioner of Police Major General Anthony Anderson is set to demit office, a successor has been identified. The nation's new top cop was confirmed by the National Security Minister, Dr. Horace Chang, yesterday. Trisha Gay Kelly reports.
Is DCP Blake's presence here a sign of things to come?
Crime remains one of Jamaica's biggest challenges. Many men have tried to tame the monster. Very few have had favorable grades from the public, in which 9 out of 10 Jamaicans say they are concerned about their safety. Now it will be this man's job. Deputy Commissioner of Police Kevin Blake, PhD. Here he was just last week in Parliament Standing Finance Committee, prompting observations from the opposition and speculations from the public. Now it seems their prediction was not far off, since Dr. Chang confirmed at the post-cabinet briefing on Wednesday that Blake will replace the outgoing Commissioner, Major General Anthony Anderson.
We had 4 deputies who I think were excellent police officers. They were interviewed, and Service Commission identified Dr. Kevin Blake, who is among the younger deputy commissioners, as the best prospect to lead the force at this point in time.
Anderson's contract will end on Monday, March 18, with the newly appointed commissioner taking office the following day. Dr. Blake has been in the force for 22 years, climbing the ranks from assistant superintendent in 2002 to deputy superintendent in 2009 to senior superintendent in 2011. He then became an assistant commissioner in 2013, where he dedicated 7 years to the force and was promoted to deputy commissioner in 2020. 4 years later, and he's the new commissioner of police.
All 4 deputy commissioners were interviewed, and and looked at, because we think we have reached a level in the force where the promotional process is such that the individuals who rise to the top all have the capacity to go forward. And
Dr. Blake holds a PhD in Sustainable Development, a Master of Science in Computer-Based Management Information System, and a bachelor's degree with honors in Computer Science and Mathematics. The People's National Party has congratulated Dr. Blake while reminding him of the importance of the JCF being seen as an impartial and professional force. President of the Private Sector of Jamaica, PSOJ, Mitri Siaga, while thanking the current commissioner for his work over the years, says he's expecting great things from Blake. Under Anderson's leadership, major crimes have decreased, something Siaga is hopeful will continue despite the change.
When it went down by 9% a couple of months ago, I spoke to it, and I'm now speaking to it again, 17% down. We're moving in the right direction. I think the things that have been implemented by the commissioner, I hope our new commissioner will continue them and have this similar success.
Dr. Blake bested a field of 3 other deputies, Fitz Bailey, Clifford Blake, and Richard Stewart. Trisha Gay Kelly, CVM News.
And over to sports, Kirk McKenzie and Carlos Brown, both on 10, will resume Jamaica Scorpions innings at 20 without loss against West Indies Academy on Thursday's second day of fourth-round action of the West Indies Championships at Sabina Park. Batting first, West Indies Academy amassed 324 thanks to Joshua Dorn's 83. Play gets underway at 10 a.m. And that's it for Morning News. Join us again at noon for more from our News and Sports Desk. I'm TK Dawkins. More Sunrise after this.
Over 50% of businesses in Jamaica are owned by women. But there is still more work to be done to make the business world inclusive.
I applaud Sagicor Bank for supporting women in business, for others to see what is possible for them.
In today's world, women need to be included in every sphere of society. We are the backbone of many organizations.
I believe mentorship is important, particularly from women who have broken through before.
When you have traveled a certain road, you are not the first person to travel that road. There are others who have gone before and can give you tips. They can tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly to make your journey a little easier.
When we inspire others to understand and value women, we build a better Jamaica.
Hi, I'm Makeda, and this is how I used to drive to work. Then I found my way around all of that hassle. Highway 2000 East-West made my commute quicker with no potholes, less gas station stops, and almost no traffic. Now I know my way around. Don't stress it, East-West it. And make Highway 2000 East-West your easy way.
All right, thank you so much for staying with us here on Sunrise. Now, the 5th Immaculate Conception High School Hall of Fame fundraising gala will be held at the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel on Saturday, March 16. This prestigious event is one of the Alumni Association's largest fundraisers in aid of scholarships for the Immaculate Conception High School. Joining us this morning to tell us more is the president of the ICHS Alumni Association, Kim Mayer. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I
am wonderful. Thank you so much for having me.
So guess what? I may not be an old girl or a past student, but my mom was. So am I not
Beautiful.
honorary?
She is was a phenomenal woman, and so we adopt you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I just wanted to be in. How are you? How are things with the association?
Wonderful. We are really geared up and excited about Saturday. This is our 5th installment of the ICHS Hall of Fame. We will be at the Jamaica Pegasus. We are honoring 5 phenomenal persons, 4 alumni, 1 Mr. Stephen Woodham, who will be awarded the President's Award for Outstanding Service because of the orchestra at Immaculate. And you know that orchestra is like
fantastic.
Well, we call it a magnet program because not only does it feature our students, but we also have other students from other schools that come and participate. We have our 4 inductees, Margaret Campbell for education. We have Donna Chinloy for community
leadership.
Correct. We have Michelle Giles McDonald for international relations. And then we have Catherine Sani who is for volunteerism and education and social services. Yes.
So something like this, there's so many students who have graduated from the school. How do you guys determine who you're inducting into the Hall of Fame? What's the word I'm looking for? Pregnant brain kicking in. What's the criteria that you use?
So we do a call for nominations.
Okay.
Obviously open for Immaculate alumni. And then we do have a selection committee, and they review the nominations and they make the selection. And each year it is quite a difficult task,
of course,
to make the selections. But we are very pleased with our nominees for this year.
I just, as you're going through the images there on the screen, these are obviously the inductees for this year.
Correct.
I looked up and I'm like, but I know this face. The first face I saw, correct me if I'm wrong, but was that not the principal of
St. George's College? Absolutely.
There she is.
She is an Immaculate alumna, a diaspora per aspera, through difficulties to excellence.
I feel like because you adopted me, I should have known that. I'm like,
not a problem. And let me tell you, we've had some fantastic nominees over the years.
Yes.
The present Chancellor of Guelph University in Canada, Marianne Chambers.
Wow.
She is an alum. We have Rita Humphreys-Lewin, who founded Burrito. She's an alum. The list just goes on and on in this magazine. They're all listed here.
Yeah.
Of course, we had the Raymond, let me get the name right. We had let's look on the phone.
While you check that that detail there,
Raymond Chang Award.
Ah, okay.
There we
got
go.
you. Something like this, the fundraiser, is obviously to aid scholarships. Why is something like this so important for you guys, Kim?
So we have absolutely brilliant students at Immaculate. And of course, the cost of matriculating to university is prohibitive for a number of students. So the Hall of Fame was set up originally focusing on raising funds for university scholarships exclusively. However, we have now realized it is not just university. We also have present students who require support. And then we also feel that the school development, the school infrastructure also needs support. So we have widened what the funds are used for.
Yeah. You know, they often say a school is really as strong as its past students. And when we pour in to the school, having benefited from the school, it really allows for the other generations to benefit.
I cannot stress that enough.
Yeah.
And if we look around at our successful high schools, the schools that have vibrant, involved alumni associations are the ones that tend to be doing better.
Absolutely, without any question,
so
particularly on North Street.
Oh, absolutely. And I would say to everyone watching, get involved with your schools.
Yeah.
The schools are under pressure. They need your support.
Brilliant stuff.
And so I would also say, please, we still have just a few tickets available.
Okay.
They are available. You can via our website, which is ichsalumni.org. All of the information is there. We also have a physical outlet at Signatures Boutique.
Nice.
And you can call us. The numbers are on the website to arrange.
And they're also up on the screen, 876-322-4222 and 833-3611.
I can't see that.
You
either.
know what? I actually don't even know if I told them the right number.
The first one was correct, for sure, for sure.
But thank you so much. It was great to have you. You know, we have a bunch of old girls or past students here in the building, and we also have a former teacher.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
And I would just like to thank our sponsors, which we could not do without. We are talking about our gold sponsor, who is National Baking Company. We then also have Wysinco, BPM Financial, Sagicor Group, Grace Kennedy Group,
Wind Traders, Island Grill, Observer, Cafe Blue, Couples Resorts, Jamaica.
Correct.
Awesome
Thank you
stuff.
so very much.
Our very own executive producer, actually, is an alumni. Hi, Keisha. How you doing, girl?
Phenomenal woman.
Oh, yeah. Did she tell you to say that, Kim?
Absolutely.
Too funny. Thank you so much. Lovely to see you. That was Kim Mayer, the president of the ICHS Alumni Association. Coming up is a group of little authors in Kids Unfiltered. Please stay with us.
Is a key priority for the Jamaica Customs Agency. The JCA will remain vigilant and resolute in effectively fulfilling this mandate. The time, brought to you by the Jamaica Customs Agency, is
Public passenger vehicles and commercial carriers. Renew your road license online. It is as simple as 1-2 click. Visit the website at www.ta.org.jm. Sign in or create an account and complete the application process, uploading all relevant documents. Make payment using a Visa debit or credit card. Once your application is approved, the authority will notify you via email and SMS to collect your sticker. Or you can save time by utilizing our courier service. Upon collection of the sticker, your digital license will be emailed to you. Renew now and avoid late fee penalty come April 1st. For more information, call us toll-free at 888-991-5687.
There are lots of reasons to believe in a dog food brand. Great nutrition, great price, and your dogs love the taste. But what if it's also made for Caribbean dogs? No artificial colors or flavors, with an eye on the environment, so we only use paper bags. Then you will be just as happy as your dog, truly. It's true, we love dogs.
Worried about tax payments? Relax. Use your Sagicor Bank business credit card and get a 1-month payment holiday, plus 55 days interest-free. Relax and pay your tax with your Sagicor Bank business credit card.
Just so good, cheesy's the taste, it's just so good. Cheesy's are the one and only, so cheesy, crunchy, give me one please. Sunshine snacks, cheesy's, it's just so good. The whole crowd that's a cheesy, so cheesy, just so good. Let's follow, can you feel me? Sunshine snacks, just so good. Number one taste, the whole place I say, just so good. Cheesy's the taste, it's just so good. Cheesy's are the one and only, so cheesy, crunchy, give me one please. Sunshine snacks, cheesy's, it's just so good.
What's your story? What's your sign? We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive. We come alive. We come alive. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive.
Jamaica's favorite drama, Your Guilty Pleasure.
All that having a baby now is going to do for you is make you a prisoner of this apartment.
Long run shot, kid.
Royal Palm Estate is on CVM every Tuesday and Sunday at 9 p.m.
Brought to you by MIB Insure.
Switch to MIBinsure.com today and save serious money.
Bollywood has never been this good. Catch Made for Each Other weekdays 1 p.m. on your drama station CVM. Brought to you by
Hyundai, Alumni. Conditions apply.
I feel with Fosca, made in Jamaica. Porridge, oats, oatmeal, cornmeal with banana.
Yo, proud of we culture, yes, we love pasta. We'll eat for protein, good source of fiber.
Made in Jamaica, we love with Fosca.
We have to prosper with our pasta. Good for the sugar level and the blood pressure.
Love my family, me love my Fosca. I feel with Fosca, I feel with Fosca. We love with Fosca, I feel with Fosca.
Yes, you heard right. CVM Sunrise now has its own YouTube channel. Catch up with the morning antics of our hosts, Mrs. Kitty, Dennis Brooks, Tami Chin Mitchell, and IT Ellis. Subscribe now to see it happen.
Clouds away, on my way to where the air is sweet. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street?
Thanks for staying with us this morning. We have a Super 6 who are Super 7. Let me see if you got that one. So we have 6 very special Little Liberty authors who are each 7 years old and are currently in grade 2. And they are Amir Peart, Keziah Farquharson, Alba Austin, Jelani Lee, Malia Russell, Sanaya Matan, and a very special welcome to their teachers as well at the Liberty Learning Center in St. Mary, Shaniki Williams Carrington and Tiffany Chambers Clark. Welcome to the show.
Good
morning, boys and girls.
Good morning.
How are we this morning?
Fine, thank you.
Oh.
And how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Oh, I have a question. How early did you guys have to wake up this morning?
4.
How happy are you to be up and out of the house at 4? No, you're not.
So, Shanika, tell us about the program. Why is it that you're exposing them to being authors at this age?
At this age, we see what's happening now with the gadgets. Children, they're so stuck in their tablets.
Mm-hmm.
We saw the need to foster creativity and to improve their writing skills.
Mm-hmm.
So we decided, hey, why not have them write a book, and then we'll have it published.
Mm-hmm.
And we put our heads together and we went at it.
Fantastic stuff. How long has Liberty been around?
Liberty has been around for 10 years now.
Nice.
Actually, in our 10th anniversary.
So what's like the mission? How do you teach differently? What do you bring to the table?
Fun.
Yeah. Knowing each child.
Yes.
Yeah.
When you plan your lessons, ensure that there's something that caters to the needs of each student.
Tiffany, it's funny that you mentioned fun because a lot of people think, but I send my child to school to learn, not for fun. But there's science that proves that they learn better when they're having fun and learning through play. Talk to us a little about that.
And this is something that I totally agree with. One of our greatest philosophies is to garner interest in our children. Because if they're interested in what they're doing, then half our work is practically done. So we try to make our classes really fun. We have a lot of singing, a lot of dancing, a lot of acting, and a lot of, let them play around with things and build the things, and it really helps them to learn and cement those concepts. Yeah.
So the kids are going to read for us. Can you kick them off and have them start the excerpts from their books?
Sure. Not a problem. Keziah? Take it away, baby girl.
I'll be reading a part of my story for all of you. It is named The Unibrow. The photograph,
Keep going.
Keep going.
The photograph turned out to be a masterpiece that showcased Keziah's inner strength and individuality. As Keziah's photograph gained attention, the community began to appreciate Keziah's unibrow as a symbol of uniqueness. Keziah, once an object of teasing, became a source of inspiration for others to embrace their own differences.
Nice.
Alba, would you like to share a part of your story for us?
Sure, Keziah. The name of my story is The Magical Garden of Alba. At the end of every winter season, for Alba to be reborn, a golden seed must be planted. Each fairy has an important role to play, coming together to make Alba beautiful and healthy. Maria, would you like to share a part of your story with us?
My story is called The Princess and the Dog. Dun dun dun! Finally, they arrived and the dragon and the bee came out of a huge castle and they had an epic battle. The witch was throwing potions, the dog was using magic, and the princess was using the axe. Then, the amazing battle came to an end after they slayed the dragon and the bee, and they all lived happily ever after.
Oh,
nice. The end.
Who is next? Jelani. Let's hope get this to Jelani.
My story is called The Adventure of Supercuban Circler. In a dazzling display of anonymous heroism, Cooper and Circler twirled, spun, and bounced, countering prism magic. The city shift, inspired by the mysterious duo, joined the fight, creating a vibrant symphony of curves and angles.
Ooh.
Amir, would you like to share a part of your story?
Sure, Jelani. My story is called A December to Remember. It was midday and we got dressed in our beach clothes and went to the beach. Me, Azir, and Kayla played in the water and made sandcastles in the sand. We ate the snacks our mommy took for us and went back to playing until it was time to go home. Daddy bought pizza for us and we finished the evening eating pizza and playing on our tablets. That's the wrap.
I love it.
Oh, very
Tiffany,
nice.
one of the things that I realize is that each of their story is personal to them.
Yes.
And you're teaching them to tell their story. How important is that? Because I think it's just beautiful.
It is. It's extremely beautiful, and it is important. For example, Jelani loves math, and he loves reading. It's his hobby. It's one of his favorite things to do. I cannot pull him out of the storybook sometimes in class.
Yes.
So when he wrote his story, he fused the math with story writing, with reading, and he put that together. The moment I got the book, I didn't even have to look at the name. I knew it was his. Yeah.
Very cool.
And like, for instance, I see a story about a unibrow.
That's Keziah.
Right.
Keziah is one of those students. She values uniqueness,
Yes.
standing out.
Yes.
And when I saw the unibrow, to be honest, I know all my students, but I did not know Keziah had a unibrow.
Yeah.
So reading the story, I'm like, Keziah, come here. And I saw she had a unibrow. And I said, why did you write this story? She was like, I'm thinking about it myself, and I think that I accept how I am.
I love that. I love that. I think that's so beautiful because, you know, you're teaching them self-acceptance, you're teaching them self-love, but you're also infusing it into the lesson, which is brilliant.
Excellent.
How does this kind of creativity transfer to their other areas of? So you mentioned math. Do you find that encouraging to be involved in this way helps them in other areas that you're grading?
It does. So it allows them, it brings the fascination to reading. And a lot of persons, like we said, like Auntie Shaniki said, we're used to the tablets and all these games. So when we get them interested in reading, then you find that they do better in every other subject area. And then when we fuse fun into it, then it makes everything wonderful. They want to come to school every day. If they can't come to school, they're like, Mommy, I don't want to miss school. I don't want to disappoint teacher. I want to be there for my they're excited about tests.
Yeah.
Which child is excited about tests?
Brilliant.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Minister Favor Williams, you need to pass through and go visit them because they have something going on.
And you know what's great too? It's an establishment and understanding of the balance, because according to Amir's story, at the end of the day, after everything is done, we can get a little tablet. Listen to your story.
Smart.
Yes. Beautiful job, boys and girls. Excellent work.
Clap yourself. You guys did so good. You guys did so good. And because you did so good, Auntie Ranella is going to give you a little something.
Yay.
There you go.
Say thank you.
There you go.
You're welcome.
Each of you get a special prize.
You guys notice something about the bags and the tissue paper? What does it, well, tell me something that you observe about the bags and the tissue paper. It matches your?
Color.
Yes, your uniform. Yeah. And the yellow does match the blocks. Well done.
Awesome.
Nicely done.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, and your bubbles. It matches your bubbles. And her bow.
Yes.
And your clips.
Nice. All right. Awesome.
All right. That was Amir Peart, Keziah Farquharson, Alva Austin, Jelani Lee, Malia Russell, Sanaya Matani, and their teachers at the Liberty Learning Center in Shaniki Williams, Charrington, and Tiffany Chambers Clark. Thank you so much. You guys absolutely were a treat. Absolute treat.
Keep being awesome.
Lovely. All right, on the other side of the break, we shine the spotlight on women-led small businesses as we continue to celebrate Women's Month.
And householders. Access the Hart NSTA Trust Skills Registry today to employ trained and certified skilled professionals. The time by Hart is 7.
Just so good, cheesy's the taste, it's just so good. Cheesy's are the one and only. So cheesy, crunchy, give me one please. Sunshine Snacks, cheesy's, it's just so good. The whole crowd that's a cheesy, so cheesy, just so good. Yes, fella, can you feel me? Sunshine Snacks, just so good. Number one taste, the whole place I say, just so good. Cheesy's the taste, it's just so good. Cheesy's are the one and only. So cheesy, crunchy, give me one please. Sunshine Snacks, cheesy's, it's just so good.
I feel with Fosca, made in Jamaica. Porridge, oats, oatmeal, cornmeal with banana.
Yo, proud of we culture, yes, we love pasta. Only for protein, good source of fiber.
Made in Jamaica, we love with Fosca.
We have to prosper with our pasta. Good for the sugar level and the blood pressure.
Love my family, me love my Fosca. I feel with Fosca, I feel with Fosca. We love with Fosca, I feel with Fosca. Codes ready, carry money, move. Take a loan, enter to win money, move. Win cash, win a mic or a smart TV. Could even win a brand new car. Take a ready cash loan of $80,000 or more between February 19 and April 18, and you'll be automatically entered for a chance to win cash, a TCL Smart TV, AKT bike, or a 2024 Honda Creta. Big money, move.
Authorized under Section 58(3) of the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Act.
Codes ready, cash ready when you are. Big money, move.
Conditions apply.
When you retire, you're still going to get up. You're still going to get out because you're retiring from work, not your lifestyle. With a Sagicor Lifestyle Approved Retirement Scheme, individuals can save up to 20% of their income towards retirement tax-free. So when you've reached retirement, you'll have more than a rocking chair waiting for you. Start saving for your golden years with a Sagicor Lifestyle Approved Retirement Scheme. Apply online at elife.sagicorjamaica.com.
But does know what's this? What's best? Fried chicken
nobody can test. Full of flavor, full of finesse. Mother's chicken, me love to the fullest. Full belly and full me a joy to the fullest. Mother's chicken, me enjoy to the fullest.
None of us are the same people we were 20 years ago.
Being in successful relationships takes work. None of us ever stop growing or evolving.
RP, Hollywood has come a-calling. They want to make unfinished business into a movie.
Say what now?
Get your popcorn ready.
That book caused a lot of drama.
You talked to Lance yet?
I'm gonna.
Tell him now.
Oh, hey. What's up, Lance? I would hug you, but not with that on the loose.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Watch back-to-back episodes of The Best Man Final Chapters on Wednesdays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Jamaica's favorite drama, Your Guilty Pleasure.
All that having a baby now is going to do for you is make you a prisoner of this apartment.
Long run shot, kid.
Royal Palm Estate is on CVM every Tuesday and Sunday at 9 p.m. Brought to you by
MIB Insure.
Switch to MIBinsure.com today and save serious.
Let me save it, let me pour and no go flow. Let me reach, let me be hitch on the shores of Tripoli. Let me say it, let me crash upon your shoulder. Let me reach, let me be hitch for beyond the yellow sea.
All right, as we continue to observe and celebrate women this month, CVM Television is shining the spotlight on women in business who are breaking barriers in their various industries. So this week we feature Day and Night Beauty. Joining us this morning is the founder, Dania Ashpool. Good morning,
Dania. Good morning. How are you?
And the little bun in your oven. Oh.
She says good morning too.
All right, I pretend.
My kind of girl. First of all, I just said to you guys before, when I read about your business, I literally thought, what a brilliant idea. How did you come up with this idea, Day and Night Spa?
It was a need of mine, actually.
Yeah.
I was working long hours at the time. I was at work at 2 a.m. in the morning, and I'm like, I would rarely get a massage. And I'm like, there's no way I can get a massage at this hour. And then I thought about it and I said, you know, there's a gap in the market. Let me see if I can try this. I piloted the idea and it took off, and then we expanded a year later into Day and Night Beauty. So it started as Night Beauty, but then we expanded into Day and Night Beauty. So we operate currently post-COVID because, you know, we have to get it ramped up again. So we operate from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. now, but our original opening hours go way up to 12 midnight.
Such a fantastic idea.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
And you know, I've always been one of those people who say we need to have the economy in a way that you could have nighttime businesses and vibrant businesses, but that comes with its own challenges. I mean, what are some of the challenges that you've had in applying this business model?
Advanced security, because that is important for persons to feel safe coming out at that time. So we've invested in securing the space that we're in. We have also invested in ensuring that safety is a priority inside the building when you're there after hours. And we've also tried to ensure that there's safety for our staff as well, for them to get home and that type of thing. So those are some of the challenges, but I think we've overcome them or are overcoming them. And as they arise, as a small business, you know, there are always challenges, but it's a matter of how do we learn from what the challenge is and how do we pivot.
That's right.
In COVID, we had to pivot. Our entire competitive advantage had been challenged with curfews and so on. And so we're now ramping back up to offer this to people. And the convenience is not just for our clients, it's for our staff as well. So we have persons that have bought into our commission model where they work a day job, but they're therapists at nights. And so the convenience is both on the customer side as well as the
service
therapist.
provider.
Yes.
Very cool.
You know, I always, in conversations with women entrepreneurs, I always want to know, because the challenges and the opportunities are unique. You know, your experience as a woman leading a team, tell us a little bit about that, because, you know, there's so much, every woman's story is different.
Yeah. So I think a lot, when I went into business, you know, you have this, almost this acceptance in society that women don't get along. That's something that I've never bought into, and I do not want to perpetuate. And so kindness, thoughtfulness is important when dealing with clients as well as staff. Understanding that people have personal challenges that may prevent them from acting the way that you expect them to act, to operate. And so that has been our mantra at Day and Night Beauty, just to make that a key element of our business. That's still a struggle, but we get it right sometimes. And as a normal business, we get it wrong sometimes, and we learn from that and we move on. But that's a particular challenge. People don't expect women to get along. And it's almost as if we've accepted that and ran with it. But I think we're doing well.
And it's not just you as a woman, as a leader, but your staff?
Staff, correct.
Is all women?
No, we do have males therapists. As I said before, we have a commission model, and so it's open to all people. So we believe in the empowerment of all people.
You mentioned that you're doing well. We saw the intro video that showed some of the services. What is the offering like at Day and Night Spa? What are some of the services?
So it's a full gamut. It's massages, it's body contouring, it's facials, it's lashes, it's waxing, it's nails, one of our best sellers, and hair as well.
So it's literally a one-stop shop, you know. You know how typically, I can tell you, everything that you just listed, I would go to 3 different providers for that. So now I'm just like, wait a minute. Hold on, Dania. Yes, Dania, girl, you might be speaking my language.
And also, like, people like you, busy, on the go, and you have your work life, you have your home life. And so you might be able to carve out 2 hours, but it's 7 to 9. So that's where you come in.
Yes, that's where we come in. And we hope to ramp back up to midnight. We really believe that is where it's at. But we have to, work with the consumer so that they're comfortable as well.
It was night beauty, and you had that demand. It became day and night. Where do you find the greatest demand for your service, in the day or in the night?
So interestingly, prior to COVID, it was the nighttime. Post-COVID, people started coming out in the day and they started to love it. So the sweet spot is around 6 p.m. Towards 8. But I do think there's still an opportunity for
you're not
people.
coming out with evening beauty?
No, it covers it.
Day, night, and after hours.
We hope to go to 24 hours at one point. But again, it depends on the market demand.
It's amazing how business is always moving, eh?
It's why they say, give us vision lest we perish. And I always say entrepreneurs are special people, because you have something that I don't have. Like, you just see a need in the market and you just fill it. Don't underestimate that gift that you have.
Brilliant.
Because those who don't have it,
him bad-minded, Dania. Him bad-minded. No, I'm joking.
He can learn it.
He wishes. He's looking at you with admiration.
No. I have the ultimate respect for entrepreneurs like you who see a need and just turn it into a business. Brilliant.
Very cool. Excellent.
Come
All right, that was Dania Ashpole, founder of Day and Night Beauty. What's up?
Coming up next is Science with Raymond Razor. You don't want to miss this one. Uncle Raymond is coming up with his science project. We'll be right back.
It's really...
Dealing with mental health issues can be difficult. Don't suffer in silence. Speak up now. Do your share. The time by the Ministry of Health and Wellness is 7:45 a.m.
In the heart of Jamaica, something extraordinary is happening. The government of Jamaica, with a commitment to preserve the natural environment, has declared a record of 15 protected areas. As we finalize the protected areas policy, we are preserving a piece of our history, our culture, and our future. The Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation. Building hope. Building Jamaica.
When you retire, you're still going to get up. You're still going to get out because you're retiring from work, not your lifestyle. With a Sagicor Lifestyle Approved Retirement Scheme, individuals can save up to 20% of their income towards retirement tax-free. So when you've reached retirement, you'll have more than a rocking chair waiting for you. Start saving for your golden years with a Sagicor Lifestyle Approved Retirement Scheme. Apply online at elife.sagicorjamaica.com.
Bollywood has never been this good. Catch Made for Each Other weekdays 1 p.m. on your drama station CVM. Brought to you by
Hyundai.
What's your story? What's your sign? We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive. We come alive. We come alive. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive.
Yes, you heard right. CVM Sunrise now has its own YouTube channel. Catch up with the morning antics of our hosts, Mrs. Kitty, Dennis Brooks, Tami Chin Mitchell, and IT Ellis. Subscribe now to see it happen.
What's your story? What's your sign? We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive. We come alive. We come alive. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive.
None of us are the same people we were 20 years ago.
Successful relationships takes work. None of us ever stop growing or evolving.
RP, Hollywood has come a-calling. They want to make unfinished business into a movie.
Say what now?
Get your popcorn ready.
I'm glad that no one was around chronicling my college exploits.
Like when you were a stripper?
That was a very small part of Mommy's undergraduate experience.
Watch back-to-back episodes of The Best Man final chapters on Wednesdays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Jamaica's favorite drama, Your Guilty Pleasure.
All that having a baby now is going to do for you is make you a prisoner of this apartment.
Long run shot, kid.
Royal Palm Estate is on CVM every Tuesday and Sunday at 9 p.m. Brought to you by
MIB Insure.
Switch to MIBinsure.com today and save serious money.
Bollywood has never been this good. Catch Made for Each Other weekdays 1 p.m. on your drama station CVM. Brought to you by
Hyundai.
Puts this one
nice.
Don't know much about history. Don't know much biology. Don't know much about
Looking at that caricature over there of Raymond, he has a little bit more hair than Raymond does. Today is Albert Einstein's birthday, and it is marked as Celebrating Scientists Day. So it was only fitting that we have our resident scientist join us in the lab. Raymond raised a prize, and we have our Little Liberty authors joining the class. Good morning, boys and girls. Good morning, Raymond.
Good morning, sir.
All right, what do you have for us?
All right, so as you said, today is World Scientist Day, and one of the things that the globe is challenged by is climate change. So what scientists have started to do is to mimic a very natural process to combat climate change. So as I explained into these future stars, that the process of photosynthesis is actually going to be our saving grace. So remember we were talking before, and I mentioned that what keeps the plants in the ground? Roots keep the plants in the ground. And roots, well, what do plants breathe through? They breathe in carbon dioxide through their leaves. What do you breathe in?
Oxygen.
And you breathe in oxygen through your
nose.
And what do you breathe out?
Carbon dioxide.
So plants breathe in carbon dioxide and breathe out oxygen. We breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide. So carbon dioxide in the air makes the air hot, which is what is called global warming. So when the plants, through photosynthesis, breathe in carbon dioxide, the carbon dioxide comes down the stem and gets trapped into, what are these? Roots. So the more roots that the tree has is the more carbon dioxide that it traps under the ground, which is a good thing. You know why it's a good thing? Because carbon dioxide under the ground also converts into fertilizer to make the ground actually better able to produce food. And who eats the food that plants produce? Animals, including? Including us, because people are animals too. So I want to use this opportunity to say, well, firstly, 7-year-olds at Liberty Learning Center are not normal 7-year-olds, right? But if 7-year-olds anywhere in the world can understand this basic concept, I'm thinking that we as adults can understand a very important and basic concept. The more trees we plant, the more plants we grow, and the more plants that have these kinds of rooting system, is the better it is for capturing carbon dioxide out the air, trapping it under the ground where it belongs, and cooling the atmosphere. That's it.
Nice. Well, International Earth Day is actually March 20, so we have that coming up this month. We're definitely going to have to highlight that further. But you know, it was a pleasure.
One more, yeah.
It was a pleasure hearing them tell you about, you know, carbon dioxide and photosynthesis, and you know, average 7-year-old probably doesn't really, not ready to be able to talk about photosynthesis yet.
I'll tell you something. When the guy says, oh, the students from Liberty Learning Center will be joining you on set, as everything, I panic first. And then thanks to Shellyan, who started to ask them questions, I decided to say, anybody know what photosynthesis is? And they all could explain it. Brilliant. And I really want to use this opportunity to say to the teachers and the team at Liberty Learning Center, you're clearly doing something right. Yeah. I'm now imagining, Yendi, if I had gone to Liberty Learning Center, wouldn't be celebrating Albert Einstein, we'd be celebrating me.
We'd be celebrating Raymond Razor. You know what,
well done, guys.
Though?
Yes.
There's a general misconception, Raymond, that scientists are very in the box. They're very straight and narrow. They don't step outside of the box and explore.
They're not creative. They're just very concrete. Yes.
But I would challenge that to say scientists are also quite creative. But not only are they creative in the sense of coming up with ideas and experiments, they're also creative in the arts. Wouldn't you say, Raymond?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, you'd agree with that?
Of course, I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
You see, guys, what Yendi is saying, Yendi has known me since I was very young. So Yendi
a long time ago.
A long time ago, right? So Yendi also knows my background and knows that I have creative genes, which I shared with my siblings.
Yeah.
Right?
You actually, could you step from behind this counter to demonstrate some of these creative genes, Raymond?
Sure.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Yeah? Oh, not you being frozen.
Who told you that? Somebody in the control room said that, right?
No, absolutely not. You guys have to cheer for Uncle Raymond. He's a little nervous. Look at him. Come, let's go. Let's clap Uncle Raymond. Ready? Oh, yeah. That's what we're doing.
I feel like Yendi set me up this morning because Yendi is an excellent dancer. Yendi is an excellent everything artistic.
I promise it was Pat. It wasn't me.
Somebody said it to you in your ears.
What do you have to say to Pat?
Pat, karma does not need a GPS. But thanks, guys. And listen, I want to say again to these future, one is a DJ astronaut, one is a doctor, one is an artist. What did you want to be again? And one is a policeman, a future commissioner of police. And thumbs up to Liberty Learning Center.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody has a child that needs to enroll in school September, LLC.
St. Mary to the thing. All right, on the other side of the break, we hit the home stretch. We'll be right back. Because a boom.
It's good. Catch Made for Each Other weekdays 1 p.m. on your drama station CVM. Brought to you by
Hyundai, Alumni. Conditions apply.
My day has come, the race has begun. I've traveled the seas, I've traveled the waters. Once I was weak, now I'm much stronger. I've worked in the sun, look what I've become. I've conquered the beast, now I'm much greater. I've learned from a failure. Dedication, discipline and drive. Seizing every moment that comes up in this life.
Jamaica's favorite drama, Your Guilty Pleasure.
All that having a baby now is going to do for you is make you a prisoner of this apartment.
Long run shot, kid.
Royal Palm Estate is on CVM every Tuesday and Sunday at 9 p.m. Brought to you by
MIB Insurance.
Switch to MIBinsure.com today and save serious money.
Well, folks, that's all the time that we have for today's show. It's been a great day. It's been a great week for us. It was really fun. Today was lots of fun.
Great to spend time with you always.
Awesome. If you've missed anything or you just want to rewatch some of your favorite segments, we've been live on YouTube, so you can go to YouTube and watch the whole thing. You can watch us on CVMTV.com for your favorite excerpts and for all the fun stuff in between. Instagram at CVM, at Sunrise CVM, and at CVM_television.
The Roundtable Squad takes over when Sunrise returns. Have a wonderful Thursday.
Take care.
See ya.
Bye.
Hawkeye, securing what matters most.
Time by Hawkeye is 8 a.m.
Bollywood has never been this good. Catch Made for Each Other weekdays 1 p.m. on your drama station CVM. Brought to you by
Hyundai Alumni. Conditions apply.
My day has come, the race has begun. I've traveled the seas, I've traveled the waters. Once I was weak, now I'm much stronger. I've worked in the sun, look what I've become. I've conquered the beast, now I'm much greater. I've learned from a failure. Dedication, discipline and drive. Seizing every moment that comes up in this life.
Jamaica's favorite drama, your guilty pleasure.
Listen to me, is it, Trevor Martin? I don't want you to gamble with my life or the lives of our children.
Royal Palm Estate is on CVM every Tuesday and Sunday at 9 p.m. Brought to you by MIB Insure.
Switch to MIBinsure.com today and save serious money.
None of us are the same people we were 20 years ago.
Successful relationships takes work. None of us ever stop growing or evolving.
RP, Hollywood has come a-calling. They want to make unfinished business into a movie.
Say what now?
Get your popcorn ready.
I'm glad that no one was around chronicling my college exploits.
Like when you were a stripper?
That was a very small part of Mommy's undergraduate experience.
Watch back-to-back episodes of The Best Man final chapters on Wednesdays and Thursdays at 8 p.m.
No more fear of missing out. CVMTV News is on YouTube. Get up-to-date news, sports, and business content at CVMTV News anytime, anywhere. Subscribe now to CVMTV News to see it happen.
Welcome to the Thursday edition of the Round Table. My Women's Month quote today is, strong women don't have attitudes, they have standards. Marilyn Monroe. Yeah. With me this morning is my amazing co-host, Kirk. Hi, Kirk.
Hey, everyone.
And of course, public relations specialist, Miss Kamisha Anderson. Hi, Kamisha. That color is so popping on you, girl.
Thank you, my dear.
Yes, yes. Now, you know what? We're just going to jump right on to see what's going on online in our social buzz. Check this out.
Other students from other schools
I'm announcing that effective April 2024, the income tax threshold on personal income tax will move from $1.5 million to $1.7 million. Madam.
Yes, yes. So in case you missed it, the Minister of Prime Minister, the Minister of Finance announced the 2024-25 budget this year. Were you all tuned into it? Did you watch? Did you see what's Kurt? Really, Kurt? Really?
Definitely.
The national budget is everybody's business, Kurt.
I've been working. I've got a new job. I've been working.
Oh, all right. You're excused. So what do you think, Kim? What do you think about this new announcement? Everybody was waiting to see something about the income tax threshold. Thoughts?
Well,
sane people were waiting, right-minded people were waiting for the income tax threshold. I was just waiting for the customs to move from $50 to $100 so I can finally clear my Amazon cart and my Shein cart.
Girl.
So thank you to the Minister of Finance.
Yes, girl.
Yeah, thank you.
We happy with that too. No, but we didn't know about that already because they didn't announce that. So personally, I was waiting to see an increase in the threshold. I have to tell you though, I think it'll do a little bit more than the 1.7.
They said to be grateful for what we get. We get to 1.7 this time. Maybe next time we'll go to 2 and then we go to 2.5. But
I think we should just skip 2 altogether and go straight to 3. My thoughts, write it down. The next time we have this conversation, and I hope it's soon, that the threshold will really get a good bump up, because I think, most Jamaicans will really benefit from something like that, for sure.
Definitely. Just having more spending power, having more money at the end of the month, at the end of the year to spend, we can't complain.
No, man, for real. You know what? Big ups to the people at the ministry that are working hard to get all of these things done. We wish you all good things. It's now time for a bag of things. All right, so I see Kurt with a book in him, and so I guess there's a book come out of theme bag of things. Kurt, tell us about your book.
All right, this book is Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus by John Gray. And this is actually one of my favorite books.
Why?
Right, because it has taught me so many things about the dynamics of men and women. Now, the reason why I like this book is because, well, as I mentioned, it teaches many things about men and women, but it also helped me to deal with the women in my life by understanding their perspective more, right? For example, in the book, it teaches how men and women deal with stress. Men tend to go to their mental caves, and women tend to like talking, right? So what it means by that is when men deal with a problem, they isolate themselves, right? They get focused and figure out, how do I solve this problem, right? And they typically feel better when they solve problems in their lives. For women now, it's a different thing. For women, they enjoy talking about their problems and receiving empathy. Now, imagine how much cussing go on just because my woman comes to me and tells me about her problems, and I just say, yeah, man, if you don't like your job, just leave your job, man. When she just wants me to just sit down and listen to her and give her empathy.
Shelley doesn't agree, in case you didn't realize.
I realize.
Shelley doesn't agree.
Well, look here. You know what? My approach to this kind of things, a much more mature me, because I read that book too. A much more mature me will say it is important for us to recognize that men and women are individuals and we don't all do things the same way. So prescribing that men do things a certain way and women do a certain way can lead to some challenges, because there are so many exceptions. I don't know if you should even call it a rule. But a lot of the times when women are talking, we're not talking so that you can listen to us and express empathy. That's a part of the process in us developing a plan to solve the problem. So we solve problems too. We don't just talk about them. Just putting that out there.
Sometimes you have to talk through it.
Yes, that's a part of the process.
Your mind works and figure it out.
And you also have women who are pensive. They will think, they will sit quietly, and they will think and they'll process and they'll even write things down, and that's a part of their developing a plan.
They go in their mental caves.
Yes, but I just want to make sure that we understand that women solve problem too. We don't just talk about solving it, we solve it.
Point taken, point taken. Well, yes, it's a very generalized book.
Yes.
Right, where it talks about the men and women.
Correct.
So
no, but I think it is
there
important.
are exceptions.
Yes, so Miss Kim, have you read this book?
I haven't read that book because, as a book girly myself, if you didn't know, I own an online bookstore called On the Shelf JA. Check it out on Instagram. Shameless plug. But I haven't read this book because of that what you just said about the overgeneralization and the simplification. But it's a very popular book.
It is. It was very popular in the time.
Men tend to like it more than women for some reason.
I know the reason.
I don't know why.
But maybe talk about what at in the box. The box, why? But I really like something to eat out of the box. No, I'm not sir.
One day we will get pizza.
Hope springs eternal. Okay, so interesting topic. See, this book kind of spring out to the topic. It's saying opinionated versus disrespectful. Where is the line? I think I want to start with you, Kurt.
Okay, so I'm a very opinionated person, right? And while sometimes when people cross the line, I do mean to be disrespectful, right? For example, if you start a conversation with me with the sentence, I identify as, you get no respect instantly from me.
Why,
right?
Kurt?
Now, while I may be disrespectful sometimes in those instances, many times I don't mean to be disrespectful. Yes, my opinions are very direct, explosive, and in your face, but what it ultimately boils down to is what I believe is true and what is right.
Okay.
So that's what I use to navigate myself.
How do you differentiate that? Like, what is true versus what is right?
No,
like the
what
person
is
who
true
says,
and what is
I
right.
identify as that really said you're way over the edge. So they might be thinking then, it is true that I identify as, finish the sentence. So what about, how do you differentiate in a specific situation like that?
So the difference with that situation is there's a huge difference between my truth and the truth, right? So in their reality, let's say they identify as, I don't know, a furry.
Yes.
For whatever reason, right? They identify as a furry. I have no business to take part in your delusion of being a furry. The truth is, you're still a human.
You know, so I'm going to make Kurt calm down right now because I don't nobody not tell him that he look very fired up.
I think
I
think he's personally experienced that.
Yes.
That sounds like a personal experience.
So what do you think? Opinionated or disrespectful? Where's the line?
I think as the social media age grows and we are more into social media, we've completely crossed the line, gone to disrespect, and we need to get back over the line, because people share what they think is their opinion and they hide behind freedom of speech, and it's my opinion and I have freedom of speech so I can share it, but why? What is their intention? For example, if I say, Shelly, I don't like your Bantu nuts, that's my opinion, but why am I sharing it? It does nothing for me and it does nothing for you. If I were to tell you now, oh, Shelly, one of your Bantu knots around the back is loose, then you can fix it. What's the purpose of sharing your opinion? And I think we hide behind us, oh, we're just opinionated and we're just straight talkers, and so we can say whatever we want. But it shouldn't be so. If there's no clear reason behind sharing that opinion, if that opinion is not going to make anything better, then keep it to yourself.
Yeah, I agree with you to an extent, but I think there's also a little bit of perspective that needs to be seen here, because I could say something and you feel disrespected even though I wasn't disrespectful. And sometimes people equate being disrespectful with just being in disagreement with what you said. And I think that perspective needs to be clear, because the truth is sometimes what you say will hurt somebody even if it is not said with the intention of being disrespectful, and that person will see, rather than receiving the information as something that they can improve upon, as an attack. They will see it as you being mean to them, being disrespectful to them, and therefore your opinion does not matter. Because, and I shall step on the corn, that is me stepping. If you look at the issue of weight loss and fat has become a bad word. Fat has become offensive. But fat exists. There is a state of being fat.
Yes.
Now, some people, if you say, even if in personal relationships, it doesn't have to be, oh, I'm on social media calling somebody fat. If I remember one time, I saw a girlfriend of mine that I haven't seen in a long time, and I said, my girl, you get fatty, Jesus Christ. And she's going and she cussing, and the truth is, the last time I see her, she was skinnier, and now she fat.
But I have an opinion on that.
Talk to me about it.
Let's go.
Because I feel like, especially as Jamaicans, we use the look, the fat or the skinny, as a way of greeting, but we don't know what's going on. And I personally, I was always a skinny girl. I know myself, I'm a stick. I am just now putting on a little flesh on the bones. But you don't know my struggle to get that flesh on the bones.
Somebody say, I said, girl, you're fatty.
No. I might be rude to you if that is how you greet me with, especially if we're not close or we haven't spoken in a while. You don't know my struggles. You don't know what I'm going through. Leave my weight out of it. I don't need your opinion on it, and if you mention it, I'm going to take it as disrespect, and I'm going to react as disrespect.
In China, you know, that's actually a very common thing to greet people with. You gain weight, man, or you lose weight, man.
That is a Jamaican thing. Don't worry yourself, but you know.
My opinion.
What are with the opinion, them is? I'm getting the break signal. So let's take the break. We'll be right back.
Out. CVMTV News is on YouTube. Get up-to-date news, sports, and business content at CVMTV News anytime, anywhere. Subscribe now to CVMTV News to see it happen.
I am the only dog.
But I'm going to fix our business fair, you know.
More comfortable.
More comfortable for what, Pastor?
Jamaica's favorite drama, Your Guilty Pleasure. Royal Palm Estate is on CVM every Tuesday and Sunday at 9 p.m. Brought to you by
MIB Insure.
Switch to MIBinsure.com today and save serious money.
Welcome back to the roundtable this morning. Our topic is opinionated versus disrespectful. Where's the line? Kurt, you were squirming in your chair before we went on the break.
Because we're talking about, you know, how it's very normalized to greet someone in China, whereas like you gain a little weight or, you know, you get fat. They literally call it out. You get fat, man, or you get maga. They put it to the extreme.
Of such. It's just,
and it's so common.
Okay.
It's so common.
Like, hold on. We don't want to talk about fat and slim this man. That was an exercise. Let's talk about tone for a moment. Now, some people, you say something to them and they completely miss what you said because they didn't like your tone. How important is tone when we're talking about whether or not we are being disrespectful?
I think it's very important. I think it's right up there also with where you say it, because I could share my opinion with you about something, but it's just me and you, and we can talk about it. If I share my opinion in front of Kirk and the whole of Jamaica on Sunrise, then you know, you might take it a certain way, but if I pull you aside and share my opinion with you, it's the how. And it's the same thing with the tone. If I come off and I'm aggressive and I'm forcing it down your throat, then I feel like the natural reaction is to get defensive and then take it as disrespect. But if I come to you on a much softer tone, much gentler, and say, hey, Shelley, hey, Kurt, da-da-da-da, then we might.
Is that a woman thing, though? That's what I want to ask the audience. Is that a woman thing? Because as men... Hold on. As men, right, when men are communicating with men, we are very direct and harsh. Like, for example, if my brethren gain weight, let's stick to that little, you know, tangent. If him gain weight, I say, yo, brother, you want to forward to the gym with we? You know, put on a little muscle and take off a little belly what you have going there, so, right? But if you ever said that to a woman, you're going to get crucified.
Yeah, but you see, it comes back to my thought about generalizing men and women, because personally, none of these things matter to me, but I get it. And I think your comment about it being a woman thing may be valid, especially in professional settings, because I find myself having to be very mindful, is what I'm going to call it, of how I even send an email, because in my guesstimation, I'm just telling you what it is. I get to the point. When I write an email, I said, hello, here's what I'm saying. Here's what you think you should do. Talk to me later about it. End of email. But you have to say, I hope this message finds you healthy. I would like you to consider, please, comma, this idea that I have, and I thank you for considering it. And I find it to be a massive waste of time. But it's the toll that you pay to work in a certain environment where certain people, instead of listening to the message or reading the message, they're watching the tone. You know how many times I write an email and I've asked one of my colleagues to check it, read this to me, because I don't want it sound. Anyway, so make sure say.
I definitely think it'll come down in that case to the relationship and the setting. Because my girlfriend, if I see my girlfriend and I feel like something is not right, then I can easily say to my girlfriend. But if I don't know you like that and you don't know me like that, if you come tell me, say, I need to come with you to the gym,
oh, you know, so there might be violence at the table this morning. Let there be peace.
I love it.
Let there be peace.
But even on that same note, right? Let's say I'm with my woman, right? And something happens what she's not aware of, and we need to move, right? We need to leave. I'm not going to spend the time and say, babe, I know you're having fun right now, but we got to go.
I think
I'm not going to spend. What I'm going to do is, come here, we're going. I'm not explaining nothing. It's going to come out harsh, or even sometimes if like you're shocked, move. It's not going to sound nice.
I think that might be a tad bit different, but what I'm trying to get at is you don't always have, you can think something, but it don't always have to come out. And if you and that person don't have that sort of relationship where they'll take your feedback and take, if it's criticism, they'll take your criticism, they'll take your opinion and think about it. Because if you don't know me and you come share something, share your opinion of, say, my looks, because people do it all the time. I am almost 6 feet tall and I wear 4-inch heels. I know I'm tall. I can feel it up there. I'm tall. You don't need to come share your opinion with me.
The weather is different
about me
up there.
being tall and wearing 6-inch heels. I don't need your opinion. I know I'm tall. I know what I look like.
All right, let me step on your car now with that something here. My forehead big. You can put one movie on my forehead. People say to me all the time, Shelly forehead biggie, it matters not to me. And so I think sometimes it really comes down to the individual and how they respond to things. So for example, we've been talking about fat and slim, tall and short. Let me talk about my hair. My hair offends a lot of people, but there's a lot of people who actually love my hair too. Either way, I like it, so the rest of it is irrelevant to me. I've had to be in meetings to convince people why my hair is not inappropriate. And so I think that ultimately is how you respond to it. You can't say anything to me to trigger me. I dare you. You're probably going to have to do some research. You cannot trigger me. And I think that is really where the strength comes from. When you put yourself in a position where people can say something, they can be disrespectful, but they won't get you to lose who you are because they have been disrespectful.
And I love that. I really love that. And I'm working to get to that point. I am working. The Lord is working on me.
We are all works in progress, darling.
Some of us are thin-skinned and some of us are thick-skinned.
Yes,
it's really what it boils down
It's really what
to.
it was. But you know what? At the end of the day, be respectful. Because there are some times where people are just plain rude unnecessarily. And sometimes it's the way they communicate and they say, but that's something say you can change. You don't have to stay so all the time. So it is very important as well that we recognize that for men, respect. Serious enough, Kurt. Tell me about the relationship that men have with respect.
Well, the thing is, all right, if we, as men, if I respect you, I want the best for you, right? If you're my friend, I want the best for you, which is going to come out harsh. If you need to do something, I'm going to ensure that you do the something that you need to do, right? If I say, all right, go look a job because you haven't been working for a while, I'm not going to tell you in a nice way. Even though I respect you, right? But then now there's the women where the men have to say it in a nice way, and a lot of men don't communicate that way. That's what a lot of people don't understand.
What I'm really trying to get at is, like me, see man, fight Like they're ready to kill people because they were disrespected. I'm trying to understand that because I can't get myself to that level of anger. Like, especially if a woman disrespect you in a certain way, if them loud you up her, you know. So that is what I'm trying to understand.
Principles got violated.
Yes.
Right. Okay, so just like how women see their emotions and how they feel, generalization again, but men view respect in that way, right? Is how we navigate the world. Because we navigate the world with respect, it's like, okay, you're violating my core principle. Something have to go on. I have to correct this. And many times, I don't condone to this, it leads to violence.
So Kem, for you, in a professional setting, can you remember you being disrespected, like blatantly? And you know what? This feel like it'll take a little answer. So I could do that. Break something here. We'll be right back. You want to hear the answer to this. See you when we get back.
Welcome to the ZZ Lottery Draw for 8:25 a.m. Thursday, March 14th, 2024. The one-drop winning number is 9. The hat-trick winning numbers are 9, 7, 7. The four-play winning numbers are 0, 0, 0, 3. The fireball is white. Thank you for playing with Izizi.
Thanks so much for staying with us. Woo! Time flies when good things are happening. But you know what? It's time for final thoughts. So now I'm going to answer my question. I want to know the answer. When you're disrespecting a professional post, how do you handle it?
The thing about me is I can match energy, and I'm a communicator, so I have a way with words. So I don't have to get loud and all of that. I can calmly reprimand you, let you know that, all right, you've disrespected me, even hurt your feelings a little bit, but do it gently. I'm very good at that. The thing I cannot, and God is still working on me, so I still haven't mastered it yet, is when people get loud with me, unfortunately, especially men, if you get loud with me, then my right eye start twitch and my left foot starts shake and the heat start come out of my ears. I don't know how I would respond, to be honest. And thankfully, I haven't experienced that because I don't know how I would respond.
So give me final thoughts quick and fast before your ears start twitching them things.
My final thoughts: think before you speak. You don't have to share everything that comes to your mind. You can think about it and just keep that to yourself, because you know it won't be of any benefit to the next person. Sharing your opinion and how people take it will come down to the relationship you have with them. If you don't know this person from Adams, keep your thoughts to yourself. They don't want to hear it.
I believe in free speech, right? Which means I personally don't like tiptoeing around other people's feelings, because what you say comes from what you think. And if we limit what we think, we then are limiting what people are saying, and then a chain reaction happens where you dumb down the society by limiting their thoughts.
I fully disagree with that. And for me, I think the difference between being opinionated and being disrespectful has to do with how you respond. There are a lot of things that will happen in the world, but you don't have to respond to all of it. And people are not always going to be nice to you and say what you want to hear or even say it how you want them to say it. The truth is the only person you have control over is you. So just discipline the thing. Make sure you be the calmest person in the room, because the strongest person, as far as I'm concerned, is the one who, in the midst of all of the chaos, can hold it. So hold it sometime, because a lot of the times after you react, when you calm down and reflect, you would have done something different. All right? This was a great conversation. I'm so sorry to end it so quickly. But of course, thank you so much for being with us this morning. That is a wrap. Make sure you enjoy the rest of your Thursday and have a good weekend. And as you go forward in the world, remember, be good and be on purpose. Walk good. Take care.